This Prime Day, save big on Elgato gear for your setup. Level up your audio with Wave. Take action with Stream Deck. Get comfy with Embrace. And shop till you drop until Friday, June 26th at midnight.
It's Prime Day, everyone.
It's Prime Day.
In case you didn't know.
Did you know it was Prime Day?
I did know it was
Did
Prime.
you
Well,
know
I
it was
now
Prime Day?
know, thanks to that incredible video by Brett, the
Yeah.
production out of this world,
Hold on.
the voiceover out of this world.
I'm buying 10 Stream Decks now.
You're buying 10
oh,
Stream
yeah, I'm buying
Decks.
10 Stream Decks. I'm loading up the cart.
And
Yep.
look at that. I'm seeing everyone in chat. They're clicking add to cart. I can see Highly Dodgy is clicking add to cart. I can see Jake Cruisin clicking add to cart.
Oh, Fry just bought a Stream Deck.
Speedy69691. You added that to cart and you clicked checkout. That's awesome.
Did Profit just buy a capture card?
Profit. Yeah.
Awesome.
Profitable did. They did, yeah.
Cool username.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Well, welcome to our last Prime Day live stream.
Yep.
Today is Friday. Remember, Prime Day is currently going on, and it's going to end tonight at 12 a.m. Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
So you have quite a few hours, but just a couple hours left to go. And we're going to talk all about, well, pretty much every deal that we have. We're going to jump right into capture, though, just because my time is a little bit limited today. I wish I could
My time
stay
is
longer.
limited.
My time is limited. I'm actually going to hop over into another live stream.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been here all week, okay? Give me...
It's okay.
I want to take
It's
a break
okay,
from
chat.
this
I'll be
stream. I
here
want to
for
go
you,
to a
don't
different
worry.
one.
Yeah.
I just, my
He's a
time has
busy
come.
guy.
I think, I've done great work here, and I'm now going to do that work
We gotta
somewhere
work on
else.
this wording, Phil. Like, you're gonna be alive today and tomorrow. You're good,
Yeah.
right? We're
Yeah.
good? Okay. Are your Prime Day deals running, Phil?
There are Prime Day
Better
deals
go catch
running.
'em.
Yeah.
Put them in your cart. But yeah, we're going to start with capture specifically because these are some really great deals that we have on 4KS, 4KX, 4K Pro. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2, that 4KS is there for you. If you are playing on PS5, maybe PS5 Pro, Xbox Series X, then we've got 4KX and 4K Pro, and we're going to go into all of that. So if any of you guys have ever been interested in capturing your gameplay, also look at that. They already have a Stream Deck Mark II. They just need another one.
Well, now's the time. Yeah.
It's the cheapest I have ever seen it. So now is the time. It's your time to shine.
Exactly.
Amazon Prime Day deals.
Let's take a look at the deals real quick, give you guys a preview, and then we'll talk all about capture. In the meantime, also, chat, if you have questions, drop them into the chat. You can either just drop them like that, or if you want to make sure they get highlighted, do !Q and then ask your question. And yeah, well, we can bring them up and we can highlight those. But all right, real quick for capture. So what kind of deals do we got going on here? Let me close this right here. So we've actually got deals on our entire capture card lineup, and there's no better time than now to upgrade or to jump right in if you've been thinking about streaming games. So first, we have 4KS here, up to 30% off. This is a fantastic capture card to just get you started with. It could be 1080p capture, 1440p capture, or even 4K 60 in SDR. Now, this will pass through 4K 60 in HDR, meaning you can take your Nintendo Switch, your Xbox Series S, or even maybe something like a Steam Machine or any other console that's kind of in that in-between 1080p to 4K range, and you can capture that output. Then we have the 4KX. That's the one we're going to spend a little bit more time talking about today. This one supports HDMI 2.1, and you can get it for up to 30% off. That HDMI 2.1 support means it can pass through 4K at 120 hertz with HDR from your PS5, your PS5 Pro, and your Xbox Series X. So this is fantastic for those next-gen consoles, those next-gen games, those games that you just want to capture and play in their absolute best quality. In fact, you can get the 4KX right now for just, let's see, $180, so 28% off here. This is a really fantastic deal. You get that plug-and-play device. Again, it has HDMI 2.1, so you can just connect it to your console, connect it to your TV, play with no delay, no latency added, and then it brings the video into your computer, and from there you can then stream or record using OBS or our own Elgato Studio application. Then we also have the 4K Pro here, where you can save up to 25%. 4K Pro is an internal PCI card. This one is going to capture 4K with HDR, 4K 60 with HDR, which is pretty cool. That's due to that enhanced PCIe bandwidth that it has. So it can take in a signal like 4K 60 with HDR and then capture that in 4K 60 HDR. We also recently issued a beta firmware where it can take in 4K 120 from, let's say, a PS5, and then it can also capture that in 4K 120 in SDR. So you can just get really, really high quality footage out of 4K Pro. Finally, not so much a game capture card, mostly meant for cameras. You have the Camlink 4K. This will take in HDMI from any sort of camera and turn it into webcam. So if you have a DSLR, if you have an action cam, even if you just have like a video recorder that has an HDMI output, you can connect it to the Camlink 4K and then turn that into a webcam. Basically, that's how your computer sees it, and then you can stream or record with that or hop in a video call. Um, so that's what we have going on today for Capture. These deals are live for another couple hours until 12 a.m. Pacific. So if you have questions, drop them in chat. Capture can be kind of a complicated topic to understand because you have things like, you have an HDMI input on a capture card, you have an HDMI output, you have USB, and then you also have these, different capabilities. Like, for example, let's say 4K X capture resolution. We have a lot of this information online, but you have a lot of these resolutions here to go over. Yes, this is very helpful. Oh, it is very helpful. But yeah, there's if I click submit, will this go away? Oh, yes. There we go. Okay. So you have these tables. We have a ton of information online. It can be a little bit, there's a lot of numbers here. It can be a little bit overwhelming. And so we're going to talk about that today. Again, if you have questions, drop them in the chat. We also have resources to help you to understand this even a little bit easier. So let's say, for example, you're looking at the 4KX here. This is that $180 capture card I was just talking about. It's perfect for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. It has that HDMI 2.1 pass-through, so it'll pass through 4K at 120 hertz with VRR and ALLM and HDR. It'll then, on the device, convert that signal to 4K 120 in SDR or 1440p in HDR and send that to your computer for recording. However, even within that, there are options. For example, you could record that in 4K 60 SDR, or you could also go up to 4K 144 if you have a PC input. So you have a ton of different options. And so if you're wondering, okay, so what does that look like? What do I, what could I record and what could I even stream in with 4KX? We have this tool on the 4KX product page. Let's see here. We go into the page here and we scroll down right here, the capture quality guide, and I click on get started. This will basically be a little walkthrough, ask you some questions, and at the end, you'll learn what you can record or stream in. So for example, if I have a 4KX, I've got a PlayStation 5, I play, the PS5 is set to 4K here, and it outputs in 120 hertz, maybe with HDR, right, the full thing. Well, here you go. So you can capture in up to 4K 30, 1440p 60, or 1080p 120 in HDR, right, specifically, or up to 4K 120 in SDR. So pretty much everything, right? And this is really useful because you can also go back here and then say you have a, I don't know, we'll do a PS5 Pro. I mean, it's pretty much the same options there, right? But 4K 120 HDR, boom, same thing there. So this is really useful if you just want to see what you can capture at. Let's say we take an Xbox, we say 1440p, we'll do 60, right? Maybe you still are using a monitor that's doesn't support 4K yet. Well, of course, your Xbox is still going to look fantastic, and 4KX can work with that. So we'll do 1440p 60 with HDR, and then boom, here you go. It tells you exactly what you can do. So this is available on the 4KX and also the 4K Pro pages. I really suggest checking that out to learn what you can capture with 4KX.
So when you're looking at something like a capture card, some people in chat may have actually never used one before or not even necessarily know exactly what they can use one for. If we can go on the main screen real quick. So, Phil, I want to capture and record my gameplay for live streams and also for YouTube. How do I do it, and what is this thing going to do to help me do that?
So a capture card is a little device like this that takes a HDMI signal that traditionally can only be read and understood by a TV or a display like a monitor, and it converts that into a signal that your computer can understand. At that point, you can then choose to stream it if you want to use a application like OBS Studio, or you could record it with our own Elgato Studio software. So what this does is it intercepts the signal. It essentially sits between the console and your TV. It sits between them, and it intercepts that signal, converts it to something your computer can read, and it does so in a much higher quality. So on the consoles have built-in capture. Some of them even have built-in streaming, but they're limited in time. They're limited in quality. And when you have a capture card, you don't have any of those limitations. You get the highest quality, and of course, you can choose how to stream, how to record, what to stream, what to record, in what quality, how long, and so much more. So that's what a capture card enables you to do.
So if I get this, I connect my console to it, put that to my computer, then I can stream and record, but then I take it, also connect it to my TV, then I can play without losing quality.
Yes, exactly.
It's that simple.
Yes.
Can I have this one?
You can have that. Well, leave it here. You can have it after the stream.
Can I have it right now?
Let me actually.
Can I just have this one?
Let's do a quick MS Paint.
I need to play GTA 6 later this year. Can I just have this one?
I don't think I have a nice image. So let's go to MS Paint and
He's drawing again, chat.
We'll do a quick quick thing here.
All right.
Okay, so the way that, like I said, the capture card works is that it intercepts the HDMI signal. And we also have a concept on the capture cards called pass-through. Basically, the HDMI signal from the console goes through the capture card to the TV, hence the name pass-through. So what does that look like? Well, let's say we have our console here. I'm just going to draw this as a box, right? Imagine this is kind of a PS5 here. Maybe we can do another line here, right? Look at that. That's a PS5. You all know it. Actually, we'll do a PS5 Pro.
Ooh,
there we
upgraded.
Go. That's
wow,
a
it's
PS5
that easy
Pro.
to upgrade.
That HDMI signal goes out from the console into the capture card here. This is going to be our 4K X. Yep. And then you also have a TV or monitor on the other side here, right? There's your TV. That HDMI signal then also goes onto the TV or monitor. Then we'll do just for this, we'll do a laptop as our computer, like that. You have a laptop, and then the 4KX connects via USB to your laptop. So that's how it works. You have your video signal, right? You have your video signal going across here, and then you have that USB connection down to your computer right there. Pretty simple, and yeah, once you kind of wrap your head around that, setting up a capture card is quite easy because you connect it, and then in your application, like OBS Studio, you just add your capture card as a source, and you're good to go.
Man, I think for April Fool's next year, we need to update every image and every nice and every help article to your drawings.
Thank you.
At least a few. Like, I think that's actually a really good idea. We should do that. Someone write that down. I won't write it down, but someone else write that down.
Yeah.
And is that the technical term, do for the signal? Is
Yes,
that how the
exactly.
engineering team talks about it? Yeah?
Yes. You would be surprised at our Slack conversations around that, but yes.
You type do?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Well, hopefully that helps you understand how a capture card works, why you might need one too if you want to capture your consoles or maybe even a second PC. If you guys have any questions about capture, he's here right now, and he won't be for long. He's betraying us.
Yep.
So he's leaving. So if you have questions about capture cards, _Q in the chat. It could be a simple question, could be more advanced, especially if it's about one of these three capture cards right here, 4KS, 4KS, or 4K Pro. Make sure to drop your questions in the chat on YouTube or Twitch with !Q. Phil Art. Ooh, new username for you? Check that out. You're Phil Art now.
I'll stick with video file. Okay. We did have a question here about a PS5 Slim and a 1080p 60 capture card. So if you have a PS5 Slim, the PS5 Slim and just the regular PS5, they're the same thing, right? The Slim is just the smaller model. I would suggest the 4KS there. If all you're looking to capture, and let's say your pass-through, your TV or monitor also only goes up to 4K HDR, then you're going to be set with the 4KS. However, the question wasn't super specific, but if let's say you do have a 4K 120 TV or monitor. So let's say you have like an OLED, you have something from Sony, LG, right, Samsung, etc. that does 4K 120. Then you'll want to get the 4KX here because this supports HDMI 2.1. So 4KX supports HDMI 2.1. Your PS5 Slim can output HDMI, can output 4K 120. And so really there, it's mostly about the gameplay then and not the capture. Because 4KX can easily capture 1080p 60, even from a 4K 120 signal. So basically 4K goes into the capture card, 1080p 60 comes out. It does the conversion on the device. And then there's a follow up from the person who asked the same question, B Margos. What about HD60X? HD60X is also a great capture card. We just don't make it anymore. There might still be some stock available out there if you find one. It'll work, sure. We just don't make it anymore. So if you want the newest devices, you'll want to look at the 4KS, or if you want the step up from that, the 4KX. In fact, I think, do we have a Explorer article on that? Elgato 4KX versus S. Yep, we do. So if you're also wondering what the difference is between the 4KS and 4KX, we have a written guide here that tells you all about it. So it's got this comparison here. And yeah, it tells you all of what the differences are. You can read through this. Really, it comes down mostly to the pass-through resolutions and the pass-through frame rates. Capture, they're pretty similar. Yep.
Awesome. I did see another question too about what about connecting two consoles?
So connecting two consoles to a capture card, well, you only have one HDMI input, right? You only have one way to connect it. What you can get is something called an HDMI switch. And what that does is it's a box that actually now sits in front of the capture card, and that might have 2, 3, 4, I mean, you can get up to like 8 HDMI inputs. And then at that point, you connect your consoles, your PC, whatever you want to record into that HDMI switch, and then that goes into your capture card. So actually, I can, let's see, we'll do
new drawing.
New drawing.
Oh, let's go.
Let's do 4KX flow here. All right, new drawing, right? So let's say you have, we'll do console 1 here, and then we'll do console 2 here. That's like a sideways Xbox.
That's a GameCube, actually.
And then maybe we'll do a, a Nintendo Switch. That's not bad, right?
Oh, ultra wide?
Yeah, ultra wide Switch.
Leaked?
What you then want is an HDMI switch. So that's also going to be a little box, and that usually has a couple of, these are going to, imagine these are HDMI ports, right? Like 3 HDMI ports, and then maybe it has a fourth one, and that's going to be your HDMI out. So you take your consoles, you connect them all into the HDMI ports, and then you have your Elgato capture card here, and then you take that one into your capture card, and then you have your TV or monitor like that, and then that goes in there, right? So you just have to kind of think of it a little bit like water. A video signal is like water. Water only flows in one direction. So if you want to do things, it always goes, straight in one direction. So if you have multiple consoles, they need to be brought into something that combines them. Then that goes into the capture card. That capture card goes into the TV or monitor.
Yep.
Am I crazy, or is Phil literally Picasso?
Like, am I seeing this right, or is that Picasso right? Yep. Awesome. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'd even imagine right now, a lot of the HDMI switchers might even be on an Amazon Prime Day sale.
They probably
which
are,
means
yeah.
you can get your capture setup for multiple consoles right now, both the capture card and a switcher, for probably like the price
And
of a free switcher, maybe.
They're
Yeah.
usually pretty cheap too.
Mhm.
And what I very much suggest is getting one that's powered, because you can get HDMI switches. In fact, I mean, we can just go on Amazon quickly.
Whoa! We're shopping for an HDMI
Let's
switcher.
see. HDMI switch.
Why don't you build their capture
We'll
card?
do 3
Uh-huh.
3x1. So, there's a bunch of them here, right? So like this guy, for example, 3x1, you can connect three devices in and 1 out. You do want to pay attention to a couple things. The first one is, in this case, see where it says 4K 60. So that's not going to support 4K 120. This one here, HDMI 2.1, switch 4K 120, probably will support 4K 120. I say probably because these also do vary in quality. I really suggest getting one that has quite a few reviews and some good reviews on it, and is from a reputable brand. The next thing is going to be power. So a lot of these HDMI switches here, you can see they don't have they don't take in power. HDMI actually cool, it's kind of cool, but it provides its own power. It's just not a lot though. So the problem is if you have a HDMI switch that is not that is just powered via the HDMI cable and you're getting like signal dropouts or something like that, that could be because maybe the HDMI cable is too long or the switch needs too much power or something like that. So I really recommend getting one that comes with its own power supply, or in the case of like this one right here, see it says like DC 5 volt 1 amp. It looks like a USB-C connection there. So that'll just take in like, you can connect an iPhone charger. You really want to make sure of that for the best experience.
I like how that 8K one looks like a 4KX.
Right? Yeah, this one right here. Yeah.
Can even maybe have a nice clean setup with that.
So, I mean, with 4KX, the cool thing is right now you're saving what, 28%? Let's see, if you were to get like 4KX here, you're saving $50, no, $70. You're saving $70, so you could get a really nice HDMI switch as well.
I think you could get a really nice HDMI switch and still be cheaper.
Yep, definitely. And there's a couple good brands out there. Like I would, and this is just a personal note, but like Ori or Ugreen, those are going to be good. Again, just look at the amount of reviews, see what the reviews say. Also, pro tip when you're searching on Amazon, always just search by the reviews. Go by most recent, right? Because it'll show you relevant reviews, but go by most recent ones. And yeah, usually you can also sort them somewhere. But yeah, look at recent ones and you'll learn a lot there. So that's how you can connect multiple consoles. Some HDMI switches will also have a physical button you can click to switch between them. Some will include a remote, as you saw, like a little infrared remote. It would be super cool if one day we made an HDMI switch that totally worked with Stream Deck and let you switch your inputs.
That'd be sick.
If any of the product people are listening, can we please build that? That would be so cool.
I feel like someone in chat can hack that system. They can figure it out. I did see another question here from Azalea. Or sorry, Azazels. How would this work if I have my TV on the wall, but it's kind of hard to go behind the TV? Do I have to go behind the TV if I purchase this capture card?
It depends on your setup because you do need to get that HDMI video into your TV. So if you already
they probably already have it.
Right, if you already have a HDMI cable running to your TV, then you can just use that, right? That cable might already be coming out like in a wall, or coming out of the wall somewhere close by, maybe behind a media console, something like that. You could use that same HDMI cable, most likely.
It's probably already connected to your, for example, PS5. You can just disconnect it from the PS5 side, connect that to the capture card, and then use a different HDMI for the PS5 connection to the capture card. As long as it's like a well-rated HDMI cable.
Yep, and that's actually another troubleshooting thing. If you ever notice that your HDMI signal is dropping out, or you're just not getting a signal at all, definitely make sure that you are using the HDMI cable that came with your console and also the capture card, because we do include an 8K HDMI cable with our 4KX, and you also get one with your game console. So make sure you are using those cables to have the best experience.
Sorry, I was accidentally clicking there. I did see a question here. Why does my audio fade or sound like a robot when using the ChatLink Pro cable? Do you have any setup suggestions, or should we send them to support?
Good question. I mean, we don't have enough time to troubleshoot it here. I would suggest contacting our support team. Some things to check right away would be make sure that the connection is actually like good and it's like fully connected. The next thing would be that there's no like audio effects on the capture card. And then also try a different USB port on the capture card itself. Not all USB ports on computers are made equally. This is especially true on motherboards on desktop computers. So if you have your capture card, let's say plugged in the back, try plugging it in the front of your computer. If you have a teal port or a blue port, try plugging it into a red one or a yellow one, right? Like there's all these different types. So just try connecting it to different USB ports. One of those might work. And then again, otherwise, contact our support team. They're world-class. They'll help you out. There's phone support. There's email support. We also have a chat bot that you're going to have to go through. Literally just say like contact support, and then you'll kind of jump through the usual hoops. And it'll ask you like, do you want to do phone support or do you want to do email support?
Then Cowboy Gaming says, I purchased 4K-S for a dual PC setup as I'm new to capture cards. Should I have purchased the 4K Pro instead of 4K-S?
Uh, 4K Pro probably would have been a better option, yes. If you are within your, if you have a desktop PC to install the 4K Pro in and you're within that 4Ks return window, you can, I'm not going to say you're going to have a bad experience with the 4Ks. It can be perfectly fine.
Mhm.
It's just the 4K Pro supports, 4K 120 input and output, even like things like 4K 240. So if you already have a nice monitor for your PC, then you're going to, want to take advantage of that. You definitely don't need the 4K Pro though. The 4Ks will do okay for you as well. There's also some things to consider around the setup. So with your 4Ks, when you get it, or if you already have it, one of the ways that you can do the setup is instead of pass through. And again, I'm not going to dive too deep into this. There's video content and written stuff online about it. But instead of using pass-through, use the Windows cloning method, where basically you connect the capture card to your gaming PC, you connect your monitor to your gaming PC, just as usual, and then in Windows, you simply clone your main monitor out to the capture card. That will probably give you the best experience when using the 4KX,
Nice.
4KS. Yeah.
Awesome. So, since you're going to leave us here in a moment, I think it'd be a good time for you to maybe set up a 4KX start to finish, kind of go over what that looks like so that those of you guys who bought a capture card for Prime Day, or maybe you already have a capture card, haven't set it up yet, or you're just in the beginning of thinking about getting one, can understand how this works and how you would set it up. And I'm sure you'll drop lots of awesome informational tidbits too.
It's actually really simple. Do you have an HDMI cable for me?
Um,
I think you might have one right there behind your laptop.
See it, laptop. Mhm.
Let's see. Yeah, so what you're going to need when you get this is actually what you get with your capture card. So when you get a 4K-S or 4K-X, you're going to get, let me get this guy out of here. You're going to get a
Can you
USB
restart real quick?
cable.
Can you
Yeah,
restart real quick?
sorry. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so when you get your 4KX or 4KS, in the box, you're going to get a USB-C cable, it's a C2C cable, and you're going to get a HDMI cable. You're going to need a second HDMI cable for this setup, and that's the one that's currently connecting your console to your TV. So you already have that one. That's really all you need is those three cables: your capture card, the two HDMI cables, and the C2C cable. The first thing you want to do is take your USB-C cable and connect your capture card to your computer, just using that included cable. So you have your capture card here, in this case the 4KX, and you just connect that to your PC, like so. Then you take one of your HDMI cables and you connect that. This is the one that is connected to your console. The easiest thing would be unplug it from your console, leave it plugged into your TV, and just connect it to the HDMI out port on the capture card. You see there's going to be two HDMI ports here, one that says in, one that says out. Connect the one that goes from your TV to the HDMI. Oh, there we go, to the HDMI out. So we'll do that here, like that. So now you have the HDMI out connected and the USB. Your TV is going to say no signal, obviously. Now at this point, take your other HDMI cable. This is the one that you get with your capture card, and connect that to the HDMI from your console into the HDMI in on the capture card, like so. And that's it. That's your setup right there. It's really just those three cables. You have the HDMI out to your TV, you have the HDMI in from the console, and you have the USB going to your computer. The next step would be on your computer to bring up either Elgato Studio or OBS or the app that you want to use your device in. In this case, as an example, I'm going to use Elgato Studio here. So I have the 4KX connected. We have a PS5 going into it. I've got GTA 5 loaded up here. And yeah, the gameplay will just show up and you'll start seeing audio come in as well. A quick little tidbit, if you don't see audio up here at the top right, this might be if you're on a PS5 or on a Nintendo Switch, because you have a headset connected to the controller. Just unplug your headset and then audio will go out over the HDMI, and you'll want to look into something called ChatLink. We'll leave that for a different video though. And that's it.
You're ready to capture.
you're ready to capture. Yeah, and of course you can also then add it to OBS, right? I didn't include that part there. Um, Nowadays, there's so many guides online, though, so many videos, including our own. We
Including
have,
that. That's
including
gonna be
that
a
video
video.
exactly. So you can watch that video. You can watch. We have some great tutorial content on our YouTube channel. We have our Explorer articles that also talk all about these setups. So, man,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
That's the same thing for 4Ks. It's pretty similar for 4K Pro, although you will need to install it into your motherboard first, which we also, again, have great resources for online. But yeah, I guess the next thing we can talk about is just, anyone right now who's trying to decide between the three, maybe the differences, what you would recommend for each one, like
We kind of
what
covered that at
setup.
the beginning, but yeah. So
Yeah.
here it's very simple. This is the way that I would. This is the way that I would suggest it. If you have a Nintendo Switch 2, an Xbox Series S, or any other console or input that goes up to 4K 60 at its maximum with HDR, check out 4KS. If you have a PS5, a PS5 Pro, or an Xbox Series X that outputs 4K 120 in HDR, check out the 4KX. And if you're trying to capture a PC or you want to capture the absolute highest quality from that PS5, PS5 Pro, or Xbox Series X, then look at the 4K Pro. I don't
Yep.
think it gets easier than that.
Nope. And then this is an internal capture card. So this is going to slot into your motherboard and basically come out of the back I/O of your PC. And then it has, again, that same in and out port. It just lives in your PC. So if you're looking for a more like constant setup, I guess, and also that like additional like quality, this is a great option. I do like having this for anything like static. Right. If you
Yeah.
always have your console at your desk, if you always, plan to capture something with your computer, this is a great option. For me personally, I'm always like switching my setup around. I bring my Switch in whenever I want to play it. I don't leave it there all the time. I actually like doing external capture cards for my personal setup, and I like to use 4KS because I never stream anything more than a Switch, and not even a Switch 2, which would be great still with 4KS. But I use a 4KS. I like to use Switch for Just Dance, for Animal Crossing back in the day, but I just bring in my Switch as needed. So
Yeah.
I don't need it there all the time. So I like having an external capture card because as soon as I'm done, it goes right into my drawer, ready for next time. It's also just super easy to set up when it's time to stream. You just saw. I look. We have 10 minutes here for that setup. Phil just did that in like 2 minutes. So yeah, it's super super easy, super simple, and basically it lets you do something that would be pretty difficult to do otherwise. I guess one more thing I think would be nice to cover is the difference between using a capture card and using like on-device recording and streaming like options.
Sure.
Yeah.
So all of the consoles, right, the Switch 2, Xbox, and PlayStation have built-in recording, and some of them also have built-in streaming. Um, there's kind of three major reasons why you would want to use a capture card, and that is going to be first is the recording quality. Um, the consoles are primarily meant for gaming. They're not really intended for recording. It's great to just get a little clip, but if you're serious about capturing the best quality, if you're making montage videos, if you're doing Let's Plays, or you're using the gaming content for anything else, then you want that higher quality. So you would need a capture card for that to capture it at like 4K 60, 4K 120 with HDR. The second is streaming and recording time. The consoles have built-in recording limits. In fact, on Switch 2, you can only capture 30 seconds of footage at a time. And so if you want to record 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, or if you, again, want to stream, then you would want to get a HDMI capture card there. And the last one is around flexibility and customization. Yes, you can stream from a PS5. You can add your camera in, I think, one of the four corners. You can't add any overlays. I think you can add maybe the chat on there, again, in like one position. So you're quite limited. It's great to start off. It's great to dip your toes into streaming. However, if you then want to add your own overlays, your own subscriber, donation, bits, and other alerts, if you want to do fun things with scenes, a starting scene, an ending scene, a be right back scene, all of that, you will need to bring that video into your computer, and that's what a capture card allows you to do. And wouldn't you look at the time? My watch was just buzzing at me
Whoa.
that it's time for me to go. So,
Oh, I actually super glued your chair, so actually you can't go.
oh no!
And the wheels are also super glued. You can't wheel away.
You might want to explain to the other live stream then why I'm not there.
Oh.
You can do that live. But all right, yeah, I've got to go, folks. So you're gonna have.
Do have a video from
Yeah.
Hero Vibes, who's going to be talking about 4KX. So we showed it off. We showed the setup. So let's check out this video from Hero Vibes, and also we'll have shout outs in the chat while the video is playing. So make sure to drop them a follow. Check out their socials. Let's check out this video from Hero Vibes.
Being a content creator is about more than simply going live, playing some games, and capturing some clips. It's about the community, building something bigger than yourself, and sharing your perspective with the world. But as your ambition grows, you need something that can keep up with you, and that is where the 4KX comes in. With HDMI 2.1, 4K up to 144p recordings, and support for HDR titles and ultra-low latency VRR pass-through, this tiny little device can help you share your journey through Night City, Hyrule, and even Japan in lossless quality even at the highest resolutions. And that is only the beginning. Okay, but you know you can read more than what's on the Elgato website, the front page, right? And like everybody watching this video knows how cool it is and how great of a capture card is, really powerful. Woo, okay, but like, come on, is it worth upgrading to? Yeah, that's actually valid, I suppose. Okay, let's talk about the product naturally. Outside of the spec sheet and all the techie stuff, it's by far one of the most incredible capture cards in the world. The hardware blows pretty much everything else out of the water, letting you capture everything in insane quality at high frame rates. And then when you pair it with the software, Elgato Studio, everything comes alive. You're not just stuck at 4K 144p. Naturally, you can switch it up if you're into more competitive gameplay and esports, dropping the resolution down to 1080 and then sending the frame rates all the way up to 240p. All my CSGO players and my Valorant players are going to be happy to hear that. Oh, and that whole bit about the VRR pass-through, for anybody who isn't into tech and you don't understand that, it means there's no latency when you're recording. There's no ghosting. There's no screen tearing, no stuttering. It's pretty cool. You can control everything directly with the Stream Deck 2, regardless of whether you're using Elgato Studio or OBS or Meld. You can capture all of your gameplay, run replay buffers, and so much more with a single tap of a button. Now, outside of simply capturing a console gameplay, which works for PS5, Xbox Series X, Switch 2, you can even use your iPhone with it, and I actually found a way to make it work with my GameCube. It involves lots of adapters, don't even think about doing that yourself. Dual PC setups, especially for streaming. Frame drops are a pain in the backside when you're playing a game and you're streaming on the same machine. So I simply run my main gaming PC, that guy over there, into the 4KX, and then I open up Elgato Studio on my laptop, and now I can play games with zero latency and stream with zero frame drops. Okay, so dual PC streaming may not be for everybody, especially when PC parts require you to remortgage a home in this day and age. So what's even cooler about the 4KX is that it works with iPad. There's a dedicated app that lets you utilize your beloved Netflix binge-watching machine, which is what the iPad has slowly become for me, and turn it into a content creation beast. Another really cool feat. Hey, dude, we're out of time. Okay, but I haven't even told them that they can hook up the DSLRs and mirrorless cameras using the 4KX as well. Sexy British man, come on, we gotta go. Wrap it up. Okay, well, there's loads more to learn about the 4KX, and your stories, your clips, and your best gaming moments are only going to get more beautiful and vivid when you decide to try it for yourself.
I thought I was going to be by myself.
I made it back, Chad. I made it back. Why are you so far?
Because it's Friday.
True. I made it back, chat.
Sorry.
Sorry for the 5 seconds of black screen. That was my fault. I was running as fast as I could.
Blame Burrito. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you're not Phil.
I'm not Phil.
I don't need
No.
this pillow anymore.
Wow. Oh, you can call me short?
No.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I'm calling Phil tall.
That Phil is tall.
Phil is tall.
Phil is tall.
Yeah.
So what's going on, Burrito?
Nothing much. Just capture cards, Prime Day deals, running out of breath.
Is it Prime Day?
Is it Prime Day? Wait a second.
Is that what we've been doing all week?
This is Prime Day?
This is Prime Day?
You can save big on up to 30% off on Elgato products? What?
Whoa!
Guys.
Shumnook Martus at its lowest price I've ever seen it at $104 on Amazon. What?
Bro, that's crazy,
That's
bro. That's
crazy,
crazy, bro.
Yo,
We're having fun now.
it is
Yeah.
11 a.m. on a Friday.
And we're in the office for some reason. What?
We're gonna have some fun, Burrito.
Mm-hmm. Is that your Alan voice? Finally, Chris
Bri-
watched Smiling Friends.
Burrito. We're gonna have some fun.
We're gonna have fun, Charlie. We're gonna have fun. I can't do
Anyway.
Anyways, I guess we're still talking about capture, right? Right? We got like 40 more minutes of capture.
Are we still talking capture?
Oh, are we? Do you not want to?
I'm
What do you want to
down.
talk about?
I want to talk capture.
Okay. Perfect, because we're talking about capture. And then I actually have 3 questions remaining that Phil
Okay,
didn't get to answer
let's do it.
before he left.
Yeah.
Live happens. Would you recommend 4Ks for occasional PS5 streaming since not many games actually output 4K 120 FPS?
So it depends on, not only, the games you're playing, but also future proofing, with things like GTA 6 coming out later this year, and, consoles getting better than ever. It's only a matter of time before everything kind of gets baseline that. So with Amazon Prime deals, you could get a 4KX for what was it, $180?
Yeah.
You
It's a
could
really good deal.
get that, and 4K 120 will last you, quite some time. But 4KS is a great card, especially if you only want to play in 4K 60. Like it really play capture in 4K 60. Things like Twitch, if you're streaming to Twitch, unless you're doing Twitch enhanced broadcasting, 1080p is the max anyway.
Yep.
So it really just depends on what you want to do, what you're currently doing, and if you want to be future proof. But I think 4KS is a fantastic card. So if that fits your needs, then yeah, I'd recommend 4KS.
Yeah. Especially if the games you're playing aren't 4K.
Exactly.
You're saying a lot of them aren't. Well, if you're not playing any ones that are, you actually are good with 4KS.
100%.
It's going to be completely serviceable. It's going to look great. Yeah. Just, again, depends on your setup.
Also, nice hat.
Thank you. You were
Yeah.
wearing a hat. I didn't
Yeah.
want to be left out. So part of me running was getting the hat real quick.
I see.
I took it back from Phil. He did not get to keep it. It's
Smart.
We're keeping it for merch.
He
Folks.
hasn't earned it yet.
He's got to. Yeah, you got to earn it. You got to win the Flex Zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're very welcome. Live happens. I like that.
And then a question here. I love my Elgato. Oh, sorry. I had a comment here. I love my Elgato capture card. So easy to switch between all my consoles for streaming. Love to hear it.
Absolutely.
Glad to hear that you love it. If you want to share a photo of your, your capture setup, or talk about
Put
it
it on
all,
the Discord.
put it on Discord. Tag
Link
us at
link it on
Elgato.
X.
Yeah, why not?
Maybe we'll retweet it.
And then oh, I actually queued that one twice. So yeah, we're caught up on questions now.
Okay. I do also want to say, it was a great demo with Phil where he plugged in both HDMIs, connected the USB-C cable. When I'm doing capturing stuff, when I capture my games, I just play in the software. 4KX and 4KS have such small latency. I'm not capturing things like Call of Duty or fighting games where you need that frame, perfect frame precision, where it's down to invulnerability frames or stuff like Elden Ring. I'm streaming, not that intense games. I'm a chill guy.
Mhm.
So if
Just a chill guy.
our good friend Epos Vox has a great graph out there. If you just want to search Epos Vox capture card latency, I think the 4K S and X have they're like the best latency cards out there. So if you don't mind like 40 millisecond like latency, like almost indistinguishable, I think playing right in OBS or right in Elgato Studio is completely viable and a great choice if you are limited on space or you just want to play on your laptop using a capture card. And then you're like, I'm gonna Alt Tab and go to Discord on the same machine instead of having to like pause and then go to your computer. I'm a big proponent for playing on your capture device. So
Awesome. And then I have another question here from Jonathan. Is 4KX good enough to be used for PC gaming, for example, like instead of the PCIe version?
sure, I mean it's a great card, 4K 120. With the new firmware, 4K Pro can also do 4K 120. So if you're gaming, if you want to capture onto a laptop where you don't have a PCIe card, or maybe your PCIe slots are full, it absolutely is viable for capturing PC gameplay. I do recommend, though, if you have the space, if you have the ability to install a 4K Pro, it will. It's just easier. It just like Burrito mentioned earlier. It sits in your motherboard. You never have to worry about when you're done capturing and you put your capture card in a drawer or on a shelf, or maybe you put it somewhere and you forget, and now you're looking for the capture card because it is small. It's about the size of it's even smaller than a cell phone nowadays. So you could potentially like forget where you put it. With a 4K Pro, not only can it do 4K 120 now, but also you just know where it is at all times, unless you're taking things out of your PCIe slots regularly. But
Yep.
so yeah, it's to answer your question, yes, it's good enough. I recommend 4K Pro though if you have the ability to.
And then both of them support ultra wide, right?
They do.
Yeah.
I don't remember the exact
I
resolutions.
have them here.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
I was ready. That was a rhetorical question.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And we have an amazing Explorer article for that. Burrito, are you on an Explorer article right there? Or is that a
This
FAQ
is the
page?
Reddit.
Oh, the Reddit. Okay,
yeah.
yeah. But we have great resources out there. Just search, Elgato Capture Cards Ultra Wide. Whether it's an Explorer article, a Reddit post, an FAQ page, we have the resources out there. And since you have it up, what resolutions does it support?
Bro, I don't know how to read though. Like I don't know how to read the ultra wide. Like what?
3440 by
30, okay.
1440.
Okay, and then 2560 by 1080.
Correct. There you go.
There you go. I was like, I don't want to say 3440 because I just knew that was wrong.
3440 by
1440.
1440.
Yeah, it's
And
ultra wide.
2560 by 1080.
Where's Vic? Where's Vic? I know Vic loves ultra wide, or ultra wide spokesperson.
There we go.
Yeah, I know when that beta, or sorry, the beta for that firmware was 2 years ago, 2024.
Yeah,
it's 2 years ago, right? I'm not losing track of time. I remember Vic being very, I know it's not crazy, being very, very happy about that firmware update. But cool. I think one thing we didn't show yet is adding your capture card to OBS.
Sure.
So I think some people, maybe they want to use Studio for recording, but then they want to use obviously OBS for streaming. How easy is it to add your capture card to something like OBS?
It's like 2 clicks.
Oh,
and I can show it if we want to jump over here.
Let's see those 2 clicks.
Absolutely.
I'm going to count. I'm counting.
So we have...
Oh, that's 1 click.
Yep. So we have... I had to move Elgato Studio. So we have our Elgato Studio software here, which is, our go-to software for everything capture. But if we just want to get it into OBS, I'm going to come down here.
That's the second click, you're done.
I haven't even gotten to OBS yet.
I'm kidding.
For someone that wants to make clips, you're quite interrupting.
Sorry, I'll stop.
So getting your gameplay into OBS is really easy, and it takes only a few clicks. Open up OBS Studio, and what you want to do is, once it opens up, you want to, ooh, stunning. I'm going to remove these cameras real quick. And, it's already in here, so I'm going to re-add it. You have your scene set up. So you have like your starting soon, your main scene, your BRB, your ending scene. Go to your main scene where you want to add your gameplay. You want to navigate down here to the plus sign, and you want to add a video capture device. Just like you would for a webcam or for using things like Camlink 4K, where you're bringing in your mirrorless camera. It's going to be in the same area, so you want to click on Video Capture Device. We're going to name this Elgato 4KX and hit OK. And then it's going to bring us to kind of our video capture window. what we want to do is navigate to your capture card of choice. For this, we will choose Elgato 4KX. And when you click that, you can leave everything the same. You don't really have to edit anything and just click OK. You'll have it here depending on your canvas size. You can hit Control F to fit the screen. And there we go. Now we have GTA 5 right in OBS, and then we can hit, start recording, start streaming. If you have a Stream Deck, you can go ahead and trigger those as well. And yeah, I would just play right here in OBS, just because it's easier. And literally, it is like 2 or 3 clicks to get your gameplay from the 4KS into OBS and get streaming.
Also, a little pro tip I could give you here as somebody who does also play in OBS. Can you add like a face cam on there?
Absolutely.
Oh, sorry, we need that still.
Oh, we gotta go back.
Yeah, go back.
We need to go back.
Can you add like a face cam that you have overlays when you stream, obviously.
Absolutely,
I mean, some
yeah.
people just play the game, but I like having overlays and stuff like that. So let's say, you have your camera here. Bro, these little screenshot, these little still moments from Elgato Virtual Camera are capturing my RBF. All right, so just add that, put yourself in the corner.
Yep.
All right, so this is obviously not like the best gaming experience for you. Obviously, viewers, they don't need to see every pixel on the screen, but you don't really want to like see all your overlays. I right-click the capture card, and then I open specifically the capture card source. I like
got it. Yep.
Right-click that, and then I open a source projector at the top. So you can just do a new window.
Yep.
And then what this lets you do is basically just see only the source. This is great because now your stream has your overlays, but you get to play without them. So again, yeah, playing through OBS does have like the most like minimal little smidgen of lag compared to obviously if you're using the pass-through on the capture card, which is, ultra low latency. It's basically zero latency.
I would say it's negligible.
Yeah.
Like unless
But
like
yeah,
I mentioned,
playing on OBS is totally negligible unless you're playing a frame perfect game like, a fighting game or maybe a first person shooter. But if you're chilling, you're just playing games like maybe even GTA 6 or maybe you're playing like Animal Crossing. You don't need frame perfect for Animal Crossing, So
just chill, be cozy.
I really like playing through OBS personally because it's just one less cable in my setup. I don't need another monitor or output screen. So yeah, up to you though.
Yep.
But definitely use that source projector because that is my pro tip right there. It makes it so much easier.
Rito's pro tips.
Yep. All right. And then you can also, like you saw there, you can export it to a monitor, so it'll be full screen on that monitor. So I like using the window because I'm always moving stuff around.
Yep,
but,
same.
Yeah, cool.
The life of a tech director,
Always
editing
moving stuff
and
around.
changing and doing little
I mean, what if
bits
I want
and
to
bobs?
add another like little sound effect?
Yeah.
I need to move my windows around. Also, man, they're gonna be upset at me.
Why?
I intentionally stream with one monitor these days.
I don't do that. That's wild. That's crazy.
Actually, because I had 2 monitors, I actually got rid of the second monitor.
Computer
And replaced it with a Xenon Edge.
ruin her streams.
Computer crash your streams.
Crash her streams.
Jasmine needs 3. And I also only use one Stream Deck, one 15-key Stream Deck. I keep my streaming setup so minimal.
Are you even an Elgato employee?
Yeah, I know
Man.
you know how many actions I have on that thing? I know every folder. I know where everything is. I never
How
have
many
to
folders
look.
do you have?
I have 15 main folders.
15. So you have a Stream Deck Mark II,
And it's all folders.
and the first page is all folders.
All folders.
Wow.
I know what every single folder is. I can navigate every single one of them. And then in that main folder that I have, I need to export the profile one day and just bring it here. Is that my first folder is my OBS one. And there I
Okay.
have some subfolders.
Okay.
But that's all my scenes in just one folder. I can fit all of my scenes. Yeah.
I have 3 Stream Decks, two physical and 1 virtual running at all times.
I love virtual Stream Deck.
Virtual
Oh my
Stream Deck
gosh.
is
That's the GOAT right there.
it's a godsend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check this out. Ready?
Yeah.
You guys want to learn about the badge? Look at that.
Ooh. Also,
That's virtual Stream Deck right there.
that's Virtual Stream Deck.
I didn't type that. You didn't see me type. Also, what are you pointing at?
If you
Oh, one went through? Oh, yay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was pointing to that, not
I
Virtual
missed it,
Stream Deck. If you have 250 channel points
And you bought something from Prime Day.
and you brought
from Elgato.
you bought something on Prime Day, you can go to those channel points down below, click it, and say, or click the I bought something on Prime Day little notification, enter in your info, tell us what you bought in chat, but also, bam!
You get oh, that was so satisfying.
Clip that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that was time.
So you gotta let us know what you bought.
Yeah,
If you click
exactly.
it though, that's the
That was-
rules. I don't make the rules, but I guess I do.
Unplanned.
I bought Stream Deck pedal. That's
W's.
awesome. Very cool.
Right, you think I can do it again? Ready?
Oh.
All right, one more time. Ready? Bam! Bam! Oh, okay.
It's like Emerald.
Yeah.
Bam.
Bam. That was good. I'm going to be riding that high for the rest of the day.
Oh, I missed that one too.
Okay. But
I'm
anyway,
so bad at that. I
that
never get
is
them.
enabled all day, every day. Not every day.
Well,
but
today's the last
all
day, but yeah. All day today.
All day today. I want to see that thing going. I want to
Mm-hmm.
see. I want it to block Burrito's face. Brock Burrito's face.
Yeah.
So if
Just bought the Elgato 4K Pro. Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
Fantastic.
You're going to love it. Make sure to check out some videos. It's also really easy to set up on your PCIe slot if you have built computers before. But if you haven't, then check out videos that will help you get that set up.
yeah, if you're familiar, if you're comfortable putting things in, into a PCIe slot like a GPU, or if you have
It's that simple.
things like extra USB slots or Ethernet ports, it just slots right in, and then it's just in, out, and you're done. And then everything is the same in things like OBS or Elgato Studio. You would just select 4K Pro as your video capture device, and you're good to go.
You're good to go.
Yep.
That's actually in the setup instructions. The last step is you have to snap. Yep. And for those of you guys who are shopping our Prime Day deals, when you add your products to your setup, make sure to tag us in any photos or videos. Maybe, if you're going live with your capture card for the first time, be like, ooh, I got my new Elgato, 4KS, 4KX, 4K Pro, and tag us and we'll see. We'd love to see how you guys are using your purchases over the next, some people are getting them immediately. I was gonna say over the next few weeks, but they're already setting them up.
Dude,
I already have photos on Discord.
Amazon's on it.
I bought a lamp last night, and it is, I think, going to arrive already in like an hour.
I've had things where I've purchased them at like 5 p.m. and it's like,
Yeah.
would you like 5 a.m. delivery? And I'm like, you mean in like 10
if
hours?
you're up,
yeah, right.
you
Like,
know?
hey, yeah, I'm
it's
not gonna say no.
It's wild. So yeah, if
Shout
you
out Amazon.
yeah, shout out
Shout out
the sponsor
Amazon.
of today's video. No.
NordVPN.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Gotta-
Oh my gosh,
gotta
what
make it-
are you making an Amazon purchase right now?
Maybe.
Are you buying something?
How fast can we get it here?
All right. He's too enticed by the Amazon Prime deals. Is this professional to be ordering stuff on the stream?
I want to see how fast could I get Stream Deck Mark II.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. It's Friday, so your
Purchase, let's see.
forewarning there is. Did you actually just buy one?
Maybe.
Did you actually?
What's the time
I'm
right
so
now?
confused.
We're doing a little experiment. 11:04 a.m.
To the office? Did you actually order one? I'm so confused right now.
Yes. So 11:04 a.m. I will
Mhm.
let you know. I will record my tracking to see how fast it gets here.
Oh my god. The Amazon delivery truck speeding over. What?
Oh, Jesus! The drone just flew in here and just shot it at Burrito.
Whoa, look at that.
I think that drone was called S34N. I think that was.
Don't show the top of this box. There's a sticker on top of that box.
Stream Deck Mark
Oh
II.
my God.
That quickly.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Are you guys here for the chaos today? Are you here? Because we had serious conversations all week long. Today is not about serious conversations. It's about answering your questions. Yes, that's the first most important thing that we're going to be doing today. But other than that, yeah, chaos.
Chaos.
Yeah.
Chaos and talking to you about all of our Amazon Prime
Speaking
deals.
of, I think we need to
Ooh.
scroll.
Ooh.
Ooh, Amazon
Ooh.
Prime Day deals. Ooh, that needs to be like a soundboard effect.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Or I want to know who can do the best like Roblox like damage sound.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I
Oh.
I can kind of do like the Minecraft, like ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh. Anyway, what are we sitting in right now?
This is Embrace. Wait, that's all the way over here. I was gonna say, well,
sorry.
let's scroll through the deals.
Okay.
We didn't do that earlier. We just did the capture deals. Let's check it out. And this is gonna be a lot more chaotic than Phil scrolling through the deals. All right.
We got to go all the way up to the top. Here we go.
Wait, hit play. Hey!
Hey! What's that?
Hey!
Oh, now inside that window, it's gonna go into the.
Hey!
One more time. Ready?
Hey!
Hey! Anyway, Amazon Prime deals. Let's see what we got.
Is it Amazon Prime Day?
Is it Amazon Prime Day? Have you tried Prime Day?
Have you tried Prime Day?
Let's see what we got. We have
What?
Prompter.
Prompter?
Up
The
to
Elgato one?
the Elgato one. Let's see it right here.
Oh,
32% off Elgato Prompter.
What?
I think Prompter is one of those products that came out and I was like, I'd never use this. I use it every day.
Bro.
It's
Every day, bro.
It's the perfect third monitor. Yeah?
It's every day, bro.
It's every day, bro. It's the perfect third little accompaniment to your setup monitor. I put things like bullet points on it that I need to talk about or things I need to do during my day. What is so funny?
I'm just imagining like a really dumb list of bullet points.
Just like number one, drink
Number
a white
one.
monster, you know?
Yeah.
But if you want something that is going to not only help you in your professional life but your personal life, Elgato Prompter is great just to put, like I mentioned, to-do lists. You have the display mode. You can put things like YouTube videos,
The FIFA World Cup.
the FIFA World Cup. I have started using it for cooking. If you want to follow a recipe, just putting Prompter on a small little tripod, plugging it into my laptop, and so I don't have to like glance over at my laptop all the time. I can put Prompter kind of right next to my stove and use it as a step-by-step recipe.
I think that's a new one. I don't think I've heard that yet.
Really?
Yeah, that's a new use case dropped.
I'm a first.
Mhm.
It's great just for if you need a second display or a second, third, fourth display if you're Jasmine. But then it has things like text mode and chat mode. Like that's how we're looking at you in the eyes through the windows of your soul. We are using a Prompter right here connected to our studio camera, and that's how we can read chat. I put aspirational quotes on mine so I can be encouraged throughout the day. We love to hear that. Fantastic. Let's keep going. Prime Day, Amazon, $203 for
That
Elgato
is
Prompter.
$100 off.
Down from $299.99.
You could buy that in 3 Facecam Neos
And it's
for the same price as one Prompter.
It's a single USB-C cable.
That's it.
That's what always usually blows a lot of people's minds. Like, you don't have to mess with HDMI. You don't have to mess with SDI. You don't need an HDMI. What am I talking about? You have a USB-C open port. Prompter works.
It's that simple.
Boom.
Bro, I don't mess with HDMI.
No.
I got USB-C.
You a DisplayPort person or HDMI person?
I'm actually an HDMI person.
Yeah, same. Anyway, continuing down. Stream Deck. Oh, I opened it up on Elgato.com.
Oh my God.
$108. $108.
You could buy that and a prompter, and it's a little bit more than just the price of a prompter. And since it's Amazon, it's, you get the free shipping with Prime.
And with Stream Deck, you can control every aspect of Prompter.
No, you're joking.
Dude.
No, you're like
No
literally,
cap.
you're literally capping right
No
now.
cap.
No, you can't. You can't.
100. I've been here for 6 years.
W, by
It's
the
a
way.
long chat. It's a long chat. It's a long time. Sorry, it's Friday. This is the lowest I think I've ever seen Stream Deck Mark II. If you don't have a Stream Deck, if you've wanted a Stream Deck, if you already own a Stream Deck, just get another one. It's $108. It will revolutionize the way you work. It will change the way you use your computer. The things you can do nowadays on a Stream Deck. I mean, I'm talking, smart home control. We're not even going to touch on gaming. Smart home control, lighting control, sending HTTPS requests to different things on your network to trigger. We have these awesome wireless panels that connect to an online portal. These Videri panels, and you can send an HTTP request to that portal, change the content that's on those wireless monitors, and control things like menus for a restaurant if you're a restaurateur or you want to incorporate some smart signage in something. You can use Stream Deck to control that.
It can also do a fart sound effect.
It can do fart sound effects if you want to have a little laugh. Who doesn't like a good fart sound effect? Stream Deck Mark II, $108. It really is, honestly, one of the best deals on Amazon Prime deals.
Yeah, I think what's awesome about this too is, I mean, I'm an OG Stream Deck owner. I bought into the Stream Deck ecosystem when it came out, before it was an ecosystem.
Okay.
I have been using Stream Deck since 2017.
Wow.
Consistently too.
Okay.
It can do more now than it ever has before. It's only getting more advanced with time.
Every day, more plugins come out that stun me.
Yeah, that I would never have thought of.
No.
And work so well and have even more beautiful icons, more, live states, which I love so much about Stream Deck too. But not only does it do more than ever before, it is now basically the cheapest it's ever been.
Correct.
You're now paying less for more. And who doesn't want to do that?
Yep. And just the some of the great plugins that have come out recently is the simple stats. Where I use a lot of my Stream Deck usage is also just purely informational.
Yeah.
I want to know what my ping is, how much data I'm pulling off my computer, temperatures, fan speeds, CPU percentage usage, RAM usage, when you're streaming bitrate usage, things like that. I just love data. I love being able to glance at my Stream Deck and get just a overall consensus of what's going on in my computer. If I'm lagging, if I'm slow, if I'm dropping frames, having the ability to just look down and be like, oh, I'm having internet issues. So you're not having to troubleshoot whether it's your PC or your internet or maybe your instance of OBS. All of that stuff can be used on not only Stream Deck Mark II, which is on sale for $108, but any of the Stream Decks. From the Mark I that came out in 2017 to the Stream Deck Plus XL that just came out in March. All of the plugins can be used across any Stream Deck.
And that's a W if I've ever seen one.
W's in chat.
Yeah, W's in chat, please. Thank you.
Let's continue.
Oh my God, is that 4KX?
Is that Elgato?
Is that 4KX for $180?
$180. You're talking future-proofing, 4K up to 4K 144. This is, look, I know we're a few months away, but pre-orders just started yesterday. If you are planning on playing GTA 6 and creating content with it, this is the capture card you want to use. It is perfect. It is flawless. It is glory in a small little box. It is the future-proof capture card, external capture card, and 28% off, down from $249.99, $180, Amazon Prime deals. Get it right now. You will not be upset. Moving on, Stream Deck Plus. We've talked Stream Deck Mark II. Stream Deck Plus, also 21% off, $141. You get your 8 keys. You get your touch strip. You get your dials. If you want to fine-tune lighting, if you want to fine-tune volume, you want to control PTZ cameras, you want to trigger things in a production, you want to swipe that touch strip to go from page to page, Stream Deck Plus is your choice of product. $141.
That's awesome.
What do you think about that one, Burrito?
That's a deal if I have ever seen one. And I've seen some deals today.
That's a steal deal, as I like to call them. Yeah.
No, you know what a steal deal is? Facecam Neo.
Facecam Neo?
That's a steal deal.
What was that?
Yeah.
Do we have that here? Oh. Talked about Stream Deck Mark II in black and white. So not only do we have, the black model, we have the white model if you have a white setup. We have the black model if you have a darker, cool goth setup. Always like those. Stream Deck Plus, black and white, same thing. We're going down Stream Deck XL, the big boy. Buy on Amazon, not Elgato.com. Get out of here. It's Amazon Prime deals. You got to buy on Amazon.
Yeah.
24% off. $189.99 down from $249.99. 32 keys.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Whoa. Hold
Yeah.
on. Do you like HSN?
HSN?
Like shopping network
Yeah,
shows? Okay.
absolutely.
Can we go on the main screen real quick?
Yeah. What do we got? What are you going to show me?
We actually have a caller here.
We have a caller.
Yeah, because we're talking about Stream Deck.
Yeah.
We actually have a caller here. Hello. Introduce yourself. Welcome to the stream.
Hello. Yeah, my name is not Sean. Sean's so sleepy, not Sean so sleepy. So I'm looking for a Stream Deck. I heard the streamer just talk about something about a Stream Deck. I'm looking for something big. What do you guys have that are big?
Oh, that's we were just talking about that. Thank you so much for calling in.
May I?
Not Sean.
May I?
Yeah. Please.
Is this sorry, Sean so sleepy?
Don't show the phone number. Don't show the phone number.
It's not Sean so sleepy.
It's
This is not Sean.
not
I'm Phil.
Oh, this is Phil?
It's someone that you don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, I've never heard this voice before in my head.
Yeah. So what I want is something that's big, like a Stream Deck that's big.
Well, have you checked out Stream Deck XL? Because that's on sale right now for 24% off, $189.99 down from $249.99. Have you heard of?
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, 100%.
Wait, so I was looking at something with like 15 buttons, and I was like, that's not enough. That's not enough for me. Like, I need something more in my life.
Well,
Bro, check this out. Look at the screen right now. We're holding up
yeah,
a Stream Deck XL.
Not Sean. If you are checking out our live stream at Elgato or twitch.tv/Elgato,
I have it here on my computer at home right now. And I'm watching you guys.
you can see right now with your peepers Stream Deck XL. Look at that. 32 keys, fully customizable. We got plugins. We got icon pack. Hold on. We got plugins. We got icon packs. We got profiles. What's your question, not Sean? Happy to help you out to make this
It's actually not Sean.
So I like to call my mom on Zoom.
Yeah?
So like, is there a lot of?
Sorry, what's so funny there, bud? I just want to make sure we're getting the sale over the horizon, you know?
Yeah.
So you were saying you like to call your mom on Zoom. We have the best Zoom plugin out there. We have mute, unmute, share screen, change your screen sharing, settings. We have emojis. You want to send her hearts. You want to send her smiley faces.
That's amazing.
That's
amazing.
You can trigger all of that right on your brand new Stream Deck XL if you buy right now on Amazon Prime deals.
Okay, I think I have to do that because my mom, she can't hear, so I just talk to her through reactions.
Yeah, well, we got you covered there, bud.
You can
Awesome.
react.
The 32 keys, that's gonna be perfect.
Yep.
I can use all the reactions I need. Okay, thank you guys so much.
You're very welcome, not Sean.
right.
And I hope your mother does well and have fun with your Zoom emoji communication.
Oh, buy your mom one too.
Yeah,
Get her a Stream Deck Neo.
You guys can just talk.
Oh my god, you're a genius.
So we really appreciate your call. Thank you so much. You have a good weekend, and we hope to see your brand new 2 Stream Deck XLs on our Flex Zone page on the Discord, discord.gg/Elgato.
Yep. You can win some Elgato merch if you do that. Potentially, yeah.
Okay, I'll win my mom some merch.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, not Sean.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wow, what a great caller.
Wow,
Burrito.
what a great caller.
What a fantastic
That's our
caller.
one and only caller we're taking today, and
Yeah.
I'm glad it was that great. Yeah. And that's not Sean, by the way.
That's not Sean.
That's not Sean.
Yeah. Why don't we...
But I've never seen not Sean and Sean in the same room. Anyways,
Anyways, let's
check
bounce
out
over back
those
to
deals again.
back to the demo PC. There we go. Stream Deck XL, $189.99. If you've wanted a Stream Deck and you're like, man, Neo, 8 keys, too small. Stream Deck Mark II, 15 keys, not enough. Stream Deck XL, 32 keys at your disposal. I'm talking icon packs. I'm talking plugins. I'm talking profiles. I'm talking screensavers.
you're talking screensavers?
Screensavers.
What?
Elgato Marketplace. You ever hear about it?
Oh, tell me all about it.
It is the one-stop shop. Look, you go to Stream Deck software, there's this button right here.
Click it. You won't.
Bam.
He clicked it.
I clicked it. Instantly brings you to not Stream Deck, Elgato Marketplace. We got your Discover page. Something new? Check it out. Check it out. Discover it on the Discover page. We got your plugins. We got volume. Hold on. There we go. Volume controller, OBS Studio, Discord controls. You ever be gaming with your friends?
Bro, I be gaming with my friends.
You ever be gaming with your friends and you're trying to clutch? It's 1v3. The bomb is planted. The CTs are storming the site, and you gotta clutch up. One tap mutes all your servers or all your friends in the server. You get that clutch. Not only can you tap and mute, you can tap and Devin. You can tap to push to talk. Discord plugin, fantastic. All of these, look at these, free. Plugins, free. We love free.
I love free.
You just gotta buy the Stream Deck. It's $108. That's Stream Deck Mark II. It's great. Profiles. If you are a designer, if you have any little bit of creativity in your blood, check out these profiles. We got things like, let's go. Where are we going? Let's go. Where are they at? DaVinci Resolve for Stream Deck Plus. We got Notion for Stream Deck Mark II. And not only, Stream Deck Mark II is showing there, but there's different profiles for the different models. 15 key, 32 key, Stream Deck Plus, dials, DaVinci Resolve, Photoshop.
You got it.
Premiere.
It's a little discount eligible.
Where's that?
Look at that. It says discount eligible next to some of these prices.
It does it.
Does it?
Well, Miss TD, if you don't mind taking my camera down for a second so I can show. Ooh, look at that. Use code Prime Day for 20% off select products, valid June 23rd through the 30th here on Elgato Marketplace. If there's a profile that you've wanted and it says discount eligible, you get 20% off. Just simple as that.
Ain't no way.
Way.
No way. I'm sold.
So yeah, pre-made profiles, everything you need. We got icon packs. This is one of my favorites right here. This pastel productivity.
Oh, that's all.
Have you
I love this one. Yeah,
you love that one too?
Yeah, this was great.
Yeah, pastel productivity by A Burrito Art. That sounds like an awesome person.
Yeah, that's a good username.
Yeah,
I wish I had it.
you can bring me back up now, tech director. I want to see my beautiful face on camera, just so I know where I'm properly sitting. Pastel productivity. Yeah, you got icon packs for days. Also, look, it's free. All support your artists. Download their icon packs
and share photos on
and
social.
share your photos on X on discord.gg/Elgato. I don't know. Screensavers. You put your computer to sleep. You're not using your Stream Deck at the moment. Bam. Turn on a screensaver. Have it, make it full use of it.
Bam.
It really is just, it's full octane. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's Elgato Marketplace. Use code Prime Day for 20% off select
And
profiles.
I think a good note here is that Prime Day deals end tonight on the 26th. But these deals on Marketplace continue until the 30th.
That's true.
Which means that your Stream Deck, when it arrives, maybe you're not immediately looking for a profile. Maybe you just want to learn how it works first, and then you're like, oh shoot, I want to get a profile. I want to check out that Icon City profile. Profile that I saw on stream on Wednesday. Well, you can have until the 30th to make that decision and buy it once you're a little more used to your Stream Deck.
I just saw that Icon City released a profile for Sand. The new game that just came out. I've been jonesing it. I've been feeling it. I'm waiting to this weekend to play it. Maybe next weekend. It's Sea of Thieves in a desert, and you're on like Wild
iconic.
West walkers. It looks cool. Check that out. Icon
You're
City.
gonna be able
profile.
to use Stream Deck with the game.
Yeah, let's just type it.
I think
in.
if you do it recently,
Icon City. Let's find our friend Icon City, who was on stream on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday. Sorry. We started streaming on
There
Tuesday,
it
so
is.
it feels like, Sand, Raiders of Sophie, for not only Stream Deck, but also Galleon. So if you are a Stream Deck user or a Galleon user, shout out Galleon stream, that's where Phil is right now on the Corsair stream, you have Sand controls, Walker controls, right here on your Stream Deck, which is awesome. Let's get back to the hardware products.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here we go. Stream Deck XL, we've talked about it. You know it. You love it. Stream Deck Mini. We're going to...
Oh, it's just Stream Deck Mini. Stream Deck Mini, you could get it right now
Six
for
keys.
for how much? For $46.
$46, Princess.
$46. Oh my god.
46, 54, 6 keys. But what also has 6 keys, Burrito?
Stream Deck Mobile.
That you can get for free right now, and you can get 6 keys for free.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can get Stream Deck Mini, but you can also get Stream Deck Mobile
It's free real estate.
for free. Burrito.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate. Come get your Stream Deck Mobile. It's free.
Also, if you're waiting for your Stream Deck, you can download Stream Deck Mobile and start learning how to set everything up, start using some actions, see what you like, and then you can take those actions and move them to your new Stream Deck, or you can even export the profile into your new Stream Deck.
Wait, so you're telling me I can download Stream Deck Mobile for free, start building that 6-key profile, then export the profile I made to my brand new 6-key Stream Deck Mini piece of hardware?
I don't know how to be any more clear than that. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Chris. It's that
Revolutionary.
easy. Like it's that
revolutionary.
simple. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Ooh,
Neo.
sheesh.
You a Neo fan?
I like Neo. It's so cute.
I love Neo. $66, 8 keys, touch points, info bar. Look at that. So 8 keys. Look, ooh,
That's my goat right there.
Look at that. 8 beautiful keys. Those little buttons next to the info bar, those are capacitive touch points that allow you to go from page to page. So no longer you have to give up a key for a page. You just tap those info or those touch points. Bam.
Bam.
Page
I was
navigation.
just thinking, I wish my Stream Deck had 2 capacitive touch points that also changed their RGB depending on what's on the display.
Same.
Yeah, I was just thinking that
And
like
look
this
at that.
morning.
66.49 Amazon Prime, 34% off. Fantastic. Let's keep going. Stream Deck pedal,
That's
the goat.
the goat right there.
Yeah. If you have kids, if you got a barking dog like I do, love him, but he barks, and you need to mute on command, tap.
Yeah.
Tap with
You
your
know-
feet. Hands free, tap.
I was
Muted.
about to put my Stream Deck under my desk and tap keys with my feet, but thankfully I don't have to do that anymore.
Just big toe it.
Yeah.
Just
I was about a big toe.
just like SpongeBob. but still like the-
Exactly. Yeah. But now with Stream Deck pedal, I got 3 pedals that I could press that can do anything I
Stream
want.
Deck grippers.
All right. I can't keep a straight face talking about pedal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really useful.
It's-
I
it's-
know we're joking, but it's actually really useful. Like Jasmine uses it for push to talk
Yeah.
with her friends on Discord. That way she could talk to her stream all she wants. And when she's ready to talk to her teammates, she just presses and holds the pedal and then lets go and she's done talking to them.
Yeah. So she pushes, it opens her mic.
Yeah.
She steps off it, it closes her mic.
We can even demo that later. It's,
can.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
It's super simple.
It's also great if you are a working from home professional or an office professional because we have a awesome PowerPoint plugin, so you can use the Stream Deck pedal to start your presentation. Previous slide, next slide. It works great.
You can go to
in-
specific slide too.
Absolutely. You can do it in Zoom. You can mute in Zoom. You can use the Stream Deck pedal to trigger different, let me just share my screen. You tap on the foot pedal and you're sharing your screen. No longer be like, all right, give me 1 second. Then you're like, oh, did they move the share screen button? I swear it was here and now you're looking for it. No, just tap on that pedal.
Yep.
Cool. Coming down to prompter. We talked about it already. We know it. We love it. Capture. We talked so much about Capture.
Mhm.
4KX, 4KS,
Some of you bought it during the segment,
4K
which is
Pro.
awesome. Love to see it.
Absolutely. Camlink 4K. All of these are on sale. Let's just check them out one more time really quickly. We have 4KS for $113. We have 4KX coming in at $180. Perfect for GTA 6 coming out later this year. 4K Pro internal PCIe card, $227. Sits there right on your motherboard, never lose it. And Camlink 4K at a wonderful $75.
That's awesome. We've lost the plot with chat with pedal, unfortunately.
Have we?
Yeah, we've
That's
lost
fine.
the plot.
As long as they're talking about it, getting the word out. Spread the word.
Mhm.
Coming down to our mic arms. Wave Mic Arm Pro. That's what we're using here. These are the, Burrito, what's this called in here?
That's a hidden cable channel.
No, no,
Or
no.
are you talking about the gas
What's-
piston springs?
The gas piston spring.
Mm-hmm. That's a gas piston spring in there if I've ever seen one.
So Wave Mic Arm Pro, one of my favorite products. It's on sale in white. We're using the black ones. It's on sale in white. But yeah, the gas piston spring inside these mic arms is fantastic. You can move it up and it stays. You can move it down and it stays. And one finger. It is one of the best mic arms I've ever used in my life.
It is the best mic arm
The
I've
best.
ever used.
I
Confidently. It's
would say
not
that,
even
yeah.
close
Not
for
one
me.
of the
Yeah.
best. Yeah. On sale, $137.40 or $74 right there on Amazon.
And you can use it with any mic, by the way.
Any mic.
Look at that title. Look at that very long SEO optimized title. I love how this stuff works on Amazon. But it works with any mic. So if you already have a mic and you're like, I don't feel like changing my mic right now, it will work perfectly on Wave Mic Arm Pro. Even those heavier mics, like a Shure SM7B, will work perfectly on Wave Mic Arm Pro. You also can change those caps later in the future, or you can also like just take them off. I stole your cap.
Oh.
And you can customize them yourself. So if you want to put like a sticker of your like logo, so that on your stream you can see your logo. Maybe you can paint it with your brand colors. We also have a couple different colors available on Elgato.com. And you also get a free cap set if you buy on Elgato.com. But obviously you want that Prime deal. So yeah, you can take them off.
I had to Doctor Strange portal it, you know?
Ooh.
Yeah.
You can customize these, take them off, like swap them around. I think it's just like a cool feature that I think a lot of streamers will be, excited about because I love putting my little drawings and logos on everything, and I'm sure you guys do too. Yeah, and that's how simple it is. Just magnetically, just goes right back onto the mic arm. Can we see? Oh,
It's like a little bottle cap.
It's like a little bottle cap.
Awesome.
You could probably like makeshift bottle. That would have been
Fallout cap?
so sick
I
for
pitched that.
fall. Oh,
I
you
pitched-
did?
I did.
I'm sure you did.
Yep.
That's a Chris idea right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like the Fallout cap.
That's cool.
Tried. Mic Arm LP, if you want to save a little bit of money and you don't need the gas piston spring, Mic Arm LP on sale for $69.99.
Nice.
Nice. The Mic Arm LP, very similar layout, low profile, goes under your monitors. The only big difference is that gas piston spring and the cable channels. So for the low profile, the LP, you'll just have a wing nut here on the end that you'll have to loosen and tighten if you want to change the height of your mic arm. But if you're using a microphone arm at the same setup every day, you really shouldn't be adjusting it all too much. So if you are looking for a new mic arm, in the market for a new mic arm, Wave Mic Arm LP, also in white, is a great product for $69.99.
The kids say 6'7" now, not 6'9". That's what Vanessa says.
Oh, well.
So go with the times, Chris. Is what I'm trying to say.
And there we go. We have Wave Mic Arm LP in black. Oh, it's a little bit cheaper than white.
That's almost 6'7".
It's almost. And last but not least, we have Wave Mic Arm. We used to call this high rise, but this is just Wave Mic Arm Mark II. So we did have a mic arm in the past. This is the Mark II version, a little bit different kind of structure. We showcased them earlier in the week, so if you are interested to see how this kind of functions, we have some great VODs and clips available for Wave Mic Arm Mark II. But yeah.
It's also sturdier now. So we took
is,
notes
yes.
based on, what you guys said, your feedback on the Mark I, and this Mark II, totally like evolved from the Mark I. It looks very different. It also has a low profile mode, which I think is really cool, that we have a little bit more flexibility. So maybe if you have the Mark I, you've been rocking it for years, because I think that came out that did come out in July 2021.
It did with the Wave 3.
Yeah, so that's been 5 years now, which is wild. That wasn't Wave 3, that was 2020. That was with Wave XLR, actually.
Got it, you are correct.
But no, I'll never forget that launch. That was a busy one. I'll never forget July 15th. That is a day that is in my brain saying forever.
Yep.
But yeah, it's been 5 years since we launched the original Wave mic arm, and then at the beginning of this year, we launched Wave mic arm. Sorry, end of last year, we launched Wave mic arm Mark II. So if you've already been rocking the Mark I for 5 years and you decide you want, the upgrades that are available with that Mark II, definitely check it out because it's a really, really good price right now. $85 for an incredibly solid, really nice mic arm. It's got even better, cable routing now. Super smooth. Absolutely love it. Metal design. Yeah.
Sturdy. Let's
Check it out.
continue down the line. Wave Neo, $59.99.
So cute.
We showcased Wave Neo earlier in the week. We did a whole audio day. So if you are in the market for a great new microphone and you want to use a USB condenser mic, Wave Neo is a great starting point. $60. You get access to Wavelink because Wavelink is free. You get access to Voice Focus, our onboard kind of software VST. And you get just, capacitive mute, a great USB condenser mic, Voice Focus, Wavelink. It works on any of the mic arms because it's just a quarter-inch, quarter 20 thread, universal. Great microphone if you're looking to upgrade from something like if you still use like your laptop mic or maybe you
AirPods.
If you just use your AirPods. And it breaks down really nice, so you can throw it into a bag and take it with you. Wave DX. If you like what you hear, do you guys like what you hear? Because if you don't, you should let us know, but I doubt it. You like what you hear. We are using Wave DX. We've been using it all week. If you like what you hear, this is the sound you can get in your own stream. We aren't using any software VSTs. Everything you hear is done on board the Wave XLR Pro, which is our dual XLR in audio interface. And yeah, I think I opened it, but I didn't click it. Here we go. Wave DX on sale for $66.49. So close once again. So close.
So close.
Um,
That's such a good price.
It is. It's a great microphone. You don't have to take my word for it if you just do a little bit of Googling. There are YouTube videos. There are commentators. There are reviews out there of people saying that they replaced some of their much more expensive microphones. I won't say specific names, but microphones that cost $300 to $400 on their own, and they replace that microphone with a Wave DX, and they have not looked back.
Yep.
So it speaks for itself. One thing to note is since it is a dynamic XLR microphone, the $66.49 purchase is just the microphone itself. You will need a mic arm, you will need an XLR cable, and you will need a XLR interface to make it work. So keep that in mind if you are looking to purchase Wave DX and you don't have any of the other accessories or hardware that is needed to run and power an XLR microphone. But for just a microphone that is $66.49, it is, I'd say it is the best XLR microphone out there.
Yeah.
And I want to say bar none, because there are things like, music microphones out there that are really, really precise.
But that's also expensive.
Hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for microphones. $66. That's cheaper than a game nowadays.
Yeah.
And what do you buy a game, you play it for 2 hours, and you never touch it again in your Steam library, and you have over 500 games, and you have a lot of backlog. And sorry, I'm not projecting right now.
I think you are.
$66, brand new microphone.
Yeah, I will say I have had a particular popular $400 mic before, dynamic mic.
Yep.
And I just could not tune it to sound good with my voice. Like I feel like for like some higher pitched, like, sometimes also like a little bit louder voices, like I was just really unhappy with it.
Yep.
I found like for people with like a deeper, more like, natural radio voice, it sounded good. But for me, I could not get myself to sound good on that particular mic. I actually ended up swapping it out for a Wave 3, and I've been using Wave 3 ever since. But Wave DX, like when we use it on the streams right now. Are you a condenser girly? I'm a condenser girly, but I'll say for the streams for Wave DX, this complements my voice so much better. I think it also is just so much for me, like richer, warmer for my higher pitched voice. So maybe for the girlies and anyone who has maybe a little higher pitched voice in the chat, I would definitely consider trying Wave DX if you haven't been happy with other dynamic mics, because I finally feel like it's capturing my voice correctly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Burrito. That was
Yeah,
great.
it's also easier to set up, in my opinion, because I didn't have to go crazy on trying to tune it in. It just works great
It just
out of the
works.
box.
Yep.
Actually, right now we're using it with very, very minimal.
So yeah, we're using it with it's just the hardware effects that come included on the new WaveNext products. So like I mentioned, we're using a Wave XLR Pro. Both mine and Burrito's Wave DX are going into the XLR Pro, and all that's on the mics are the included low cut filter, the included expander, and the voice tune, I believe is called in Wavelink. We're not using voice sync or voice focus. We're not using a compressor. We're not using
Any other audio
we don't have
effects,
anything
yeah.
EQ'd. Nope. This is pretty much how the mic will sound relatively out of the box naturally. Just a few quirks. But if you are getting a Wave DX and you need an XLR interface, and you are getting either a Wave XLR Mark II or a Wave XLR Pro, you can sound just like we can in a matter of 3 clicks, because you just toggle on, toggle on, toggle on. Maybe you have to make a small adjustment with the expander or with something else. Yeah, you can sound just like this.
Shauna says, you guys sound great.
Thank you so much, Shauna. We appreciate you being here. You're great for being here for the Elgato Amazon Prime Day stream. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. That's what we're here for. Let's see. More tabs are needed on that browser. Well, we're going to get more because we're only at cameras. Coming down to 4KX. Let's check this one out. 4K 60 studio webcam. We showcased this. Was it yesterday we did video?
Yep.
So we showcased 4K or Facecam 4K yesterday. So if you want to check out some of the camera stuff, take your time, go through everything we did. We did 2.5, 3 hours of purely camera. You can check out
demos.
and live demos. You can check out the VOD from yesterday before you make your purchase if you're on the fence. But yeah, 4K 60 Studio. If it's open, maybe I can grab it real quick. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, dialed in. This is dialed in for Burrito. This is a little bright for me. I would change a little bit.
This was Phil, actually.
Oh, this was Phil.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But this is the Facecam 4K coming at you from.
Why don't you tune it in real quick?
For me?
Yeah.
Okay, I can do that. Let me just minimize my tabs. Okay, I'm a zoom in guy. I want to be like center stage. Okay, let me just turn my torso. Okay, move the controller. I'm gonna get comfy. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna zoom in quite a bit. I like to be close. Contrast. I'd go about 60. Yeah. About 60. That looks good to me. Little saturated for my taste. I like it a little bit more muted. Sharpness is good. And then yeah, I want darker. So I'm making it, we got
Oh, you're going moody.
I'm going moody. Yeah, like we talked about earlier, I'm not, I want it dark in my house. I want minimal lighting. I like it moody. Maybe increase it a little bit to like 300, but that's about it. That's it for me. I would generally have another light over here. We have a Key Light Neo right here, but I would have a second light here. But I want, we got the light on this side, but the dark on this side. I like the moodiness, the intensity. And then, I like that we can see the corner right here, so that's good. It's giving some detail. The photos, nice black frames. Nothing's really too washed out. The light is a little bright here, but other than that, we are looking good. Let's see here, come into effects. If you weren't here yesterday, we have onboard background effects, so we can do things like background blur. If you want to just add a little bit, I like keeping it at 0. I don't really go anything more than that. As you can see, it just adds a little bit of blur in the background, so we can get an example here: off, on, off, on. It's as easy as that to get that, with photography, it's called bokeh. To get that bokeh blur in the background, we can add LUTs. So if you want to add a LUT to your image, you can do that right here in the Camera Hub software. I'm not sure why they're just black squares. They should be showing up. Maybe it's a bug. I'm gonna need to restart Camera Hub. But anyway, we can still get the effect if you look at the preview right here. We can click through. So this is completely off. For this, now we got a little bit of the sepia tone, vivid boost. That's going to boost those colors. We can probably see it change a little bit if you look at the pink LEDs back there on the wall. So you can see them getting a little bit more vivid, just these small LUTs. And all of these are also available on Elgato Marketplace. So it's not just for Stream Deck. It's also for Wavelink. If you want to download some audio effects, you can download them right from Elgato Marketplace into your Wavelink software. But since we're talking about Camera Hub, if we want to hit up the LUTs, we can go ahead and download them now and give them, put them right into our software. So yeah, let's see here. And for me, that's looking pretty good. Maybe a little dark. I might boost it up a little bit. But other than that, that's probably good for me. Yeah, looks good. Looks great. Coming back to Amazon Prime Days. Prime Day deals. Facecam Mark II. Here we go. $94.99 for a 1080p HDR enabled webcam. 1080p 60. If you're looking for a new webcam and you don't need 4K 60, you're just looking for 1080p, nice and simple, look great no matter what. This is Burrito's favorite camera.
This is my fave right here. I love the sharpness. I love the color accuracy. It's super easy to tune in the settings exactly like I want. It's my favorite webcam. The FOV too is great. It's super wide, so I can capture like Just Dance and stuff like that without having to worry about the webcam being like the preview being too tight or like the FOV being too small. Yep, my fave.
Fantastic. Moving on, Facecam Neo. This is a amazing deal. $37.99 for a 1080p 60 webcam. Everything you need. If you want to get away from that laptop webcam, you want a product that you can throw into a bag. The cable is attached. You never have to search for something. It's got onboard privacy shutter. Just a great webcam if you are looking to get away from that laptop. From maybe you just want to have a mobile webcam. Great price, $37.99, 24% off. Moving on to lighting, we are almost there. If you I always say when people like, hey Chris, I have a webcam, but it just doesn't look good. It's grainy. There's noise. I have a lot of shadows. You could have the best camera on the market. You can get yourself a red camera. But if you don't have proper lighting, it won't look good. Proper lighting and good lighting is the key to a good image. And we're not talking like, boom, just lighting right on your face. We have a light here that's angled. I have a Keylight Neo. We have two Keylights back here. We got a lantern light thing over here in the corner that you saw when I was showcasing 4K or Facecam 4K. You need proper lighting.
Yeah.
So don't skimp on proper lighting. Keylight Mark II on sale, 25% off, $134, down from $179.99. Really, if you invested in two Keylights, and you're just streaming from your home office, your stream room, a small studio, that's probably the last light that you'd ever need, right, Burrito?
Oh yeah, I've been using Keylight since I think 2019 or 2018, whenever it came out, and it's amazing. I've been using the same exact ones, and I have left them on for like days at a time.
Oh.
Even at one point during COVID we had the Keylight on in the old stream room for like months, like 7 months. I don't know,
Something
but whatever.
like that.
I would never recommend putting it at 100% brightness because it is just that bright. So you're not going to have any problems getting, a really nice coverage of light in your room, in your setup. Even in the darkest setups, 1 key light or even 2 key lights can make a really nice image from your webcam. So yeah, even a cheap webcam, good lighting can really, really help. And it's also controllable with Stream Deck, Control Center, which I really love because I always forget to turn them off before I leave my stream room. So I always just, at the end of the day, open my app on Control Center and turn my lights off.
Yep, you can. We've talked about a lot of products, but one thing I do want to touch on real quick before we continue is the complete Elgato ecosystem and how every hardware product we've shown so far is controllable with Stream Deck.
Yeah.
So turning on and off your lights, adjusting color temperature, brightness. For cameras, you want to increase the zoom, increase the ISO, decrease the ISO, fine-tune saturation, brightness, contrast, sharpness. Every facet of audio, video, lighting, capture is controllable with Stream Deck. Amazing pieces of hardware, equally as amazing pieces of free software for every product. That is something we strive to do, and we will continue doing as you release more and more pieces of hardware, is you can always be sure that the software that is released for our products is amazing.
Yep. Okatak says, now that's insane pricing. It's a really, really good deal for Keylight. I think it's
he said
time.
that when it was Facecam Neo.
Well, yeah, that $37. But also this Keylight deal.
$134.
I do think we need to move through the rest of the deals a little bit quicker. But one more message. In the UK, the Prime deals are awesome. All the deals that we're showing are for the US. So if you're in a different region, make sure to go to Elgato.com, and it's going to default to your region. And if not, you have a drop down. You can select a different region. But that way you can see the Amazon deals for your region, and they kind of vary. So some of these deals might even be a higher percentage for some of you. And there may even be some extra deals depending on where you live. So the number one thing I'll tell you, if you've been thinking about any Elgato product, is go to Elgato.com, scroll through the page, and see what's on sale, see how much it is, open Amazon, check it out, because these deals end at midnight. So if you're looking for an upgrade, you cannot upgrade any later than now for the best price.
And it's midnight, like today.
Yeah,
so
depending on your region. So
11:59 PST.
Yeah.
1 minute later, bam, the deals are gone.
I think sure. Yeah.
I
don't know exactly how Amazon works, but I'm sure they're able to do that. They're gonna flip the switch on you.
Yep.
Don't let them do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yes.
Keylight Neo without its monitor mount is on sale.
It's on the website now.
It's on the website. It wasn't before. 47% off. $42. If you need a new light, we just talked about Keylight Mark II. I love Keylight Neo. I use one at home. Keylight Neo, Keylight Mark II. Those are my two lights. I have my Keylight Neo really close to give me that bright side of my face, and I have my Keylight Mark II a little bit far, a little bit dim, just to give me a little bit more even. But that Keylight Neo does a lot of work, and it's an amazing light. Onboard controls, 2 preset keys. Tap them, power on. It's USB-C. You can plug it into a battery bank. You can plug it into a laptop. You can use it on the go. It's fantastic. And then we have 2 stands for Keylight Neo. One has a base, one has a clamp. Those are also on sale. And last but not least, for the Amazon Prime Day deals, there are some bundle deals down here. These are strictly off Elgato.com. These are not Amazon Prime Day deals, but we have great deals for things like prompter bundles, audio bundles if you're looking to upgrade. We have our Wave DXs with Wave XLR Mark IIs with mic arms with XLR cables in both low profile and mic arm Mark II. We have Wave 3 bundles. We have Stream Deck Plus with XLR bundles. But one thing I wanted to touch on before our next segment is Embrace. Check it out.
Perfect timing, because we're talking about Embrace.
I timed it perfectly.
Yeah. It's like it's scripted.
Look, have you tried this?
Have you guys tried Embrace?
Have you tried it? Have you been embraced by Elgato yet? Because we have.
Uh-huh.
Not, because we haven't tried it yet.
We haven't tried it, but I want to try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
on sale for $19.99. This is the like I've been gaming my entire life. I have gone through the ringer of computer chairs. I can say that this is the most comfortable chair I've sat in while gaming. 4D armrest. Got like lock and load. You got I could take a nap right here. Super comfortable. It really is a great deal for $419.99. But yeah, we talked a lot. There's a lot of deals. If you have any questions, feel free to comment them. I'm going to remain here, but we're going to talk Embrace for a little bit. Amazon, what's going on? What's going? They're moving stuff. They're doing things they didn't tell me they were going to do. Hidden Juju Beast. I need a new chair. Get embraced by Elgato. Elgato Embrace.
All right. Let's check out Embrace. Chris, can you talk us through the features? I'll be showing them off while you do that. Let's check out. We got one right here. Oh
look
my
at
God.
that. Look at that.
Wow.
You gonna like Vanna White it for me?
What that means?
Wheel of Fortune, Vanna White,
yeah.
she spins wow. Oh. Sorry about that. So, this is the Elgato Embrace. It features 4D armrests. Burrito's moving some stuff out of the way.
Restart. It's more aesthetic
Here
now.
we go. Welcome to Elgato Embrace. With its fully mesh back, you can ensure that proper airflow moves flawlessly through the back of the chair across your body, keeping you nice and cool. With its 4D armrests, you can ensure that wherever your arms lay, they are supported, whether it is forward, backwards, side to side. We treat your elbows like kings. Next, look at that height. Fantastic. Did you know that the headrest moves? Whether you are short or tall, that headrest can move almost 180 degrees in any direction to accompany the tall person or the short person. While we have it here, the lumbar support is fantastic, especially those who are over the age of 35 and need a little bit more help for that back problem. Burrito seems to be in a little bit of pain, even though she is under the age of 35. Have you reclined yet, Burrito? Because I recommend you recline to show that... There you go. You have to unlock it. Nope, other way. There we go. Look at that. Glorious. The comfortability of the chair is, bar none, one of the most comfortable chairs we've ever experienced here at the Elgato office. What about height, Burrito? Why don't you go ahead and put it down a little bit? If you want to be more close to the ground, or maybe you just want to relax and have a good conversation, Elgato Embrace can go as low as you need or as high as you need if you are at a standing desk or maybe a bit of a higher, more professional setup. Burrito, we can see Burrito here swinging her legs. Enjoy. What else is there? I'm trying to remember. Sean would like Burrito to lean all the way back. Look at that comfort. Oh, the seat can go back and forth to change your center of gravity. It's easier if you stand up and show it, maybe. There we go. If you are a taller person and you want more control over your center of gravity and the lumbar support, you can pull the chair out farther. Or if you want more straight back posture check, everyone, you can slide it back and forth to fit any body size. Much comfort, such wow. Oh yes, one more thing. the waterfall seat. As you can see, that subtle, comfortable angle. Make sure that there is no pinching done to your thighs or legs, ensuring a comfortable sit no matter how long you sit. No pinching, no harsh angles, just pure embrace and comfort. You can get it right now on Amazon Prime deals for only 1 second, please. I need to bring it back up. For $19.99. And if you are not satisfied with your purchase, well, maybe you haven't been embraced before. But with Elgato, you can. Thank you very much. This has been a public service announcement from the BBC. How was that, chat? Was that comforting?
Comforting.
Oh my god. You got games in your phone?
Hey, you got embraced in your setup? Look at that range. Look. That's range.
That's a range.
That's range. Have you tried it?
I haven't tried it yet.
You should try it.
Okay,
Yeah. Yeah, give it a try. Give it a try. Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Hey, Burrito, what is this?
This is Elgato Embrace. It's currently $419.99, which is 16% off of an original MSRP of $499.99 right now for Amazon Prime Day, ending today at midnight.
This is Elgato Embrace?
That's Elgato Embrace,
And
yes.
It's on sale for $419.99 at Elgato on Amazon?
It's $419.99 right now on Amazon.
Can I try it?
Absolutely. Be my guest. Give it a try. You're going to love it.
Whoa.
That's life-changing.
Oh,
You never forget your first embrace.
now that's a slogan. Now that is Julian, Papa Julian. You never forget
I don't think he's here. I think he
your
left
first embrace.
like a long time ago.
Ooh, that is good. That's going up somewhere. Anyway, I mean,
Oh my God, Sean!
what's up?
What up, Sean? Bro.
Hey, what's up, big dog?
Hey, what's up? What's good?
Hey.
That's crispy.
Have you seen this?
Yo, what is this?
This is Elgato Embrace.
Yo, have you tried it? Because I haven't tried it
I
yet.
haven't tried it yet. Let me
Wow.
clean it off for you a little bit. There we go.
Wow,
What is Chris doing off the chair?
You
This
should have a little seat.
let's sit down.
Clean.
Oh my, wait.
It's Friday.
Yo, that
Hey, Sean, you can't fall asleep during work,
Oh.
okay?
Hey.
Stay awake, stay awake.
It's Friday, bud.
Yeah.
You know, things have been shot, things have been edited.
Oh,
Why-
yeah.
Why don't you take a little break?
Oh, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you. I mean, she's my
I
manager,
didn't
but
say you
yeah,
had to
it's
break.
okay.
I mean, I guess it's fine, but we have more videos, I think. There's more.
Oh, actually, this chair, this thing in the back right here, what is that called?
The lumbar support?
Yeah, that thing. I could feel that. Wait.
Oh, you've tried that?
Yeah, no, I feel really supported right now. Like
Yeah.
this. Wait, is that like a knob it has?
Yeah. Like, gotta pull it out a little bit. Oh, there we go. Ooh, ready?
That's live. God, I wish I could try that chair.
You haven't tried that chair?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
Burrito, you should try it.
Should I try
You
it?
should try this.
Yeah.
I'm a little confused.
Okay.
'cause
I
it's-
kind of. What? Why are you confused?
No, I'm not.
I-
It's good.
Come on.
My bad.
I never tried it. Should I try
You
it?
should try it.
All right. I'm gonna try it. Okay.
No, hold on. Ready? Lift your feet up a little bit.
Wow. Now, wait.
That's luxury right there.
I could almost say I feel like I'm being embraced right
I
now.
mean, you never
Did you guys know what I mean? We'll never forget this moment. This is a core memory for me. I think my life's changed. Actually, this is comfortable. Chris, have
Very
you tried
comfortable.
this one?
I haven't tried this one yet.
You gotta try. You give it a try. Try that.
Whoa. Oh, what are these?
Those right there are 4D armrests. And I'm
Wait.
saying that as someone who's never even tried it.
Wait,
That's crazy.
That's
You
crazy.
never tried
I never
it?
tried it yet, but I just look at those and I know those are 4D.
ready?
Yeah.
Hey,
It just.
it's time to lock in with these 4D armrests.
Yeah. Oh, like when you're playing Call of Duty, you just gotta.
All right. We only have 2, all right?
Okay.
Thank you, not Sean.
Yeah.
Let me see
Did we
this.
call earlier? Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Yep. We covered over the 2 bullet points. What is Embrace? And then go over the features.
So, if you are looking for the most comfortable chair, if you want to be embraced, and you want to be serenaded by a fake British person, you should get Elgato Embrace. It's $419.99. You'll not be upset when you're being embraced. You'll never forget your first. That's so good. So good. Do you work in marketing?
I dabble.
You dabble?
Yeah. See myself kind of as a yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Are you a marketer?
Do you market?
I market.
But tech specifically?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh.
Do you market tech?
More like community.
You market community.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm.
This is a nice chair.
It's a nice chair.
I'm comfy.
They have questions.
Does the fake Brit come with the chair? You know, you could do your own fake Brit when you buy Elgato Embrace. You could sit in it, and you can sound like a member of the BBC. Hello, I'm Montgomery Abernathy, here with the BBC. Today, at the House of Commons, Prime Minister. I don't know the Prime Minister of the UK right now, but
I'm sure he's great. Or not. I don't know.
Anyway,
He'd like Embrace. Or she'd like Embrace. They'd like Embrace.
they would
love Embrace.
I bet they don't forget their first Embrace.
I bet they have Embrace. Let's get a fact check on that.
Yeah.
Who's gonna fact check me?
When you get an Embrace, Chris shows up to your house and narrates your every move. I mean, gotta clone me.
That doesn't come with Embrace.
Anyway,
What does it say now?
Stream Deck Mark II.
What did Jasmine want us to do next? Stream Deck. We all love it. Some of us have it. All of us should have it.
Do we want to
What?
go to a Driggsy video?
Oh, you know what?
I think we have a video from a good community member called Driggsy,
Let's do it.
who also talks about
Did he
being
try it?
embraced. I think they tried it.
They tried it? I mean, I kind of don't believe you, but I mean, maybe there's video evidence of them trying it. I believe you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let's check out that video evidence of Driggsy trying Embrace.
Take it away, Driggsy.
If you're someone that spends a lot of time in front of your computer, I think one of the most important pieces to your setup is your chair. Like if you're a content creator, for example, you're gonna spend hours a day editing videos or getting other work done. And then if you're anything like me, you're gonna spend a few extra hours on top of that, sitting in the same spot, playing games on your PC. So realistically, a majority of your day is gonna be spent with your butt in the same exact spot. And if you're using a chair that doesn't properly support your body, I'm sure you're familiar with the back pains and the body aches that you start to feel towards the end of the day, right? And if it doesn't hurt you yet, it will eventually. Trust me. And yeah, people will tell you just go out and buy a nice ergonomic office chair. Well, what if you just don't want to shell out tons of money? Because let's be real here, they're typically pretty expensive. But what if you could get a supportive ergonomic chair for a fraction of the cost? Well, that's where Embrace comes in. This is essentially Elgato's take on what a content creator chair should be. Instead of taking notes from the racetrack, this chair takes notes from the office instead, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it. It has a mesh back that lets air flow through so you won't get hot in the summer, which is super important because I don't know about you, but my room gets unbearably hot with my lights and my computer on. It has a really comfy bottom cushion that provides the right amount of support and has this waterfall edge design to relieve pressure and improve circulation. And it comes with this headrest that is optional, so you can totally take it off if you want, but I think it's definitely worth keeping on. It has a nice solid base and self-braking caster wheels that, while they are easy to roll, they're not so easy to the point where your chair is gonna like randomly roll away from you. And in terms of adjustability, the headrest has a nice range of motion with 2 hinges and height adjustment, so you can really dial it in. Lumbar support, which can be adjusted to that perfect position. This knob right here lets you adjust how far it pushes in or out. It has 4D armrests that can go up, down, in, out, forward, back, as well as pivot. And of course, we have general height adjustment with this paddle here. And at the tallest setting, look how high this chair sits. Like my feet are barely touching the ground. So if you're a taller individual, I think this chair is going to suit you well. But of course, if you need to set it to be lower, it can handle that no problem. There's a tension resistance knob on the side, so you can adjust how easy it reclines back, as well as actually limit the recline range between 5 set levels with this paddle. So if you just want to lock in and get your work done, you could set it to 1, and now you can't really recline back. You're like forced in that upright position so you can actually focus and just get your stuff done. But then when it's time to actually relax, you can set it to 5. And now you can easily just recline back. Really comfy, by the way. And I really like that the seat cushion moves back as you recline instead of just the backrest by itself, so it feels nice and natural. Speaking of seat cushion moving, the cushion itself has a depth slider, so you can adjust how far out the cushion actually sits. Honestly, this is probably my favorite feature of the chair itself, because this way you can adjust the seat depth for your actual individual leg length. For reference, I'm 5'9", and I really like the way this chair fits me. Whereas Jess is 5'2", but because you can adjust that seat depth, it's comfy for her as well, right?
It's good for short legs.
It's good for short legs. Embrace is also insanely easy to put together. That's something I don't want to overlook. With other chairs in the past, I've dealt with loads of hardware or like hard to follow instructions, but it's the complete opposite with Embrace. You literally just pop the wheels onto the base, slide the seat post in, place the seat onto the post, slide the back on, screw in 2 screws to actually hold the back in place, and then attach the headrest with 2 more screws. And that's it. It's super easy. I feel like you could put it together in under 15 minutes. I know I mentioned it earlier, but normally ergonomic office chairs are up there when it comes to cost. Like I'm talking $1,000+. But with Embrace, you're getting a chair that offers some of those features that you normally would only find on those higher end models, and a chair that's super comfy, highly adjustable, and it's going to support your body for hours on end. That way, you can keep on creating content without any body aches or pains.
Hey,
He tried it.
dude, he tried it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Driggsy, for that video. And if you guys didn't see the shout outs and links in the chat, make sure to drop them a follow. Thank you so much for sharing your experience with Embrace.
He also touched on a very important point that I totally forgot, because I haven't built an Embrace in quite some time.
That's
but
important.
The ease of building it. I think, like, when you get, in the past, chairs have taken so long to build.
Also, finicky and annoying. And I'm not that strong.
Yeah.
So,
and so
annoying.
I think I built the first Embrace that came to the office, and no joke, like 11 minutes.
Mhm.
It is so easy. It is 4 screws, and everything just kind of comes together, and
you got a chair.
and you have an amazing chair.
Yep. I remember the setup video is not very long
Yeah.
because it's just that simple. It's just placed in 4 screws, maybe even 2 if you don't put the headrest,
Yeah.
and you're done.
Simple as that. Bada
Yep.
bing, bada boom.
Nuclear, I could give you some details, or maybe we go to the product page real quick because
Sure.
I do want to cover that, like the weight and size suggestions for Embrace.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the Embrace product page on Elgato.com. So when you see the $499, the Prime deal price is not on Elgato.com. Go to Amazon to get the Prime deal price. What?
Just at the bottom, just
Sure.
the technical specifications
Absolutely.
have some
Get out of here,
details.
Phil.
He already did. He already left us.
Yeah.
Went to Corsair stream.
So yeah, if you do have questions, they're probably answered on the product page. But as we can come down here, we have a whole deep dive about the Embrace, but the tech specs, here we have them. So max load is 275 pounds, dimensions in both metric and imperial, how much it weighs, the frame, the furniture, all of this is here on the PDP on Elgato.com. The waterfall front, what a great name.
Mhm.
And then all the materials. Anything specific?
If you keep scrolling, I believe. Seat width.
There we go.
So it's 19.3 inches wide, and it's either, because remember, you can adjust the depth, either 16.5 inches or 19.3 inches deep. So hopefully that helps answer your question about the width of the chair. Yep.
Perfect.
And that's also, like, this area of each web page is where to find out, like, all these specific details that you guys may be looking for. So definitely check it out for any of the products you're looking at for Prime Day. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's get into Stream Deck. We're going to build some profiles.
Are we?
Yeah. So first, we're gonna build a profile for controlling Camera Hub.
Okay.
So basically, all all those different tweakable settings, those like DSLR level of settings. Let's build a profile for that, and then we're gonna build a profile for controlling wavelength. So if you guys didn't know, Wavelength 3.0 is free for everybody. So if you get a Stream Deck, or you don't have to get a Stream Deck, if you have Wavelength and you're already using it, and you get a Stream Deck for Prime Day, you can actually control basically everything in Wavelength with your Stream Deck. So we're gonna build a Wavelength profile, and then we're gonna build an OBS profile, which I think is gonna be really fun because a lot of you guys are streamers, content creators, you use OBS. There are some features I think in the OBS plugin that if you haven't revisited it within like the past year, you may not know even exist. So you can get some pretty advanced control with just the standard OBS plugin. And then the last profile that we're going to build is actually a chat profile. We're going to take suggestions from you guys who use Stream Deck. You tell us what your favorite action is, and we're gonna build a profile with a bunch of different actions from each of your favorite, maybe plugins and stuff like that.
Awesome. Which one are we gonna start with? And do you want to take one on, or do you
I can do one.
Did you want to do
maybe the Camera Hub one?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's
All right.
swap then.
Let me go over here. All right. All right. So let me just clean this up real quick. We're gonna build this on a standard Stream Deck. Do we have one connected?
I can connect one for you.
Yeah, let's get one connected. And then I'll also open Camera Hub and a specific camera. Ooh, these settings are nice. I like these settings. Oh, Mark. All right. The settings are just like I left them, Chris. It's because that onboard memory on Facecam Mark II.
Ooh, Facecam Mark II.
Facecam Mark II.
Looking good.
All right. So I'm going to move this here and maybe this here. I think I can fit both. But I'll try my best. Nope, I can't.
If you just click it to the edge of the screen, right?
But I want the video preview, though.
Ah.
It's okay. I'll do this. There. Okay, cool. All right, so I have a Stream Deck connected here, and I'm going to show you how to create a profile for controlling Camera Hub. So this is all of your camera settings, even a little bit of prompter control too. So here is my Stream Deck. If we can get a quick camera on that, you're going to see me customizing this. I'm going to move these. Okay. Because I want to be able to show you what it's like when I action the different actions that we're making. So you can see it live. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to create a new profile. I'm going to go into settings, and I'm actually going to rename it because I don't want to lose it. So I'm going to rename this to my video profile. All right. Next, I want to make sure that I go to the Camera Hub plugin, which I actually already have installed. And if you don't, you can go ahead and grab that on Elgato Marketplace. Just go ahead and search here, Camera Hub. And there is the Camera Hub plugin. It's that simple. And it's also free. All right. So I already have it. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to change some settings with my Stream Deck and build a profile so that I can control all the tweakable settings, which are many, for Facecam Mark II by simply pressing a key. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add an adjust camera action. What this is going to do, if you see in the property inspector here, is it's going to let me basically choose any of these different properties and add a different like plus or minus so that I can adjust that setting. The first thing that I want to adjust is zoom because I like memeing. I want to be able to zoom in and out. So I selected zoom. I would like it to be a slider. So this is a pretty cool feature. I can actually make this a horizontal slider. I want this to make my zoom go out. So I'm going to zoom out by about 5%. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to copy and paste that key over here. And then I'm going to add +5. So check this out. It's going to be a little magical. Ready? Boom. I now have, just like that, in just a few clicks, a nice slider right here on my Stream Deck. So if I press over here, you're going to see live, I'm zooming in. And all I had to do is just press a key. I'm also pressing and holding, and that also lets me zoom out. The other thing I can do in Camera Hub is actually create presets. So if I press and hold here, I'll save this preset I have right now. I'll create another one where I'm more zoomed in for a dramatic zoom effect, and I'll save that with preset B. Oh, yes. Thank you. And then with that, I'll go back to A. I will add I believe I could do presets with set camera. Whoops, on again. Okay, set camera. I will add this. I will add a property, and I want a frame preset. What this is going to let me do, and I'll add one for A and one for B, is with a simple press of a Stream Deck key. I actually can't see the Stream Deck right now, so I'm doing this without even looking. I can super easily go between my B. Oh, sorry, I didn't switch it. Hee. Okay, so I'll set it to B, and then what I could do now is I can switch between my super zoom and go back to normal, and I can do that with just one hand. So you can't even tell that I'm about to control something, and then I boom press that Stream Deck key. Now I'm zoomed in. Boom, I'm zoomed out. So I could be like dramatic, like, did you guys hear about what I did yesterday? Well, anyways, that's all you needed to know. It's pretty cool, and all of that can be done with a key. You can also see those live states. So you see that little green icon. You can see that when I switch between the two, I can actually see which preset I'm on, which is really useful to have just a really quick visual on your desk so that you could see the state of your camera. I can also change other settings, like I'm just gonna really quickly just disable so that it stops getting in my way. Boom. All right. The next thing that I can do is actually toggle some of the some of the effects in Camera Hub. So I can actually mirror and flip my camera. So let's say I'm an artist and I'm actually using a top-down camera, which means that my camera preview would be upside down. I can actually just add a key, and just like that, I am now at the correct orientation. And let's say I turn my camera back up, and now it's no longer a top-down view. I can flip that right back. The next thing that I can edit is maybe I want to refocus. I want to control some of that because Facecam Mark II has autofocus. I want to be able to control that. What this does here, if I press this key, is it basically should force an autofocus. But for some reason, I don't know, maybe it's just locking in that focus immediately. So cool. Oh, it's fixed focus. Me when I lie. It doesn't show up with the property inspector because it is actually fixed focus. And I actually do know this. I don't know why I mixed that up. That's actually one of the things I like about it. What I can do is also do a snapshot. So you saw yesterday I was just pressing this button to capture like a quick still. Let's say you want to go live and you want a really quick go live picture. I can actually just... And now if I go into the folder, which I can also set a Stream Deck key for, I can actually see I just went ahead and took a quick screenshot with a Stream Deck key. I didn't even have to have Camera Hub and focus. The next thing I could do, like I said, is those software controls. So I can actually turn on and off an image blur. So right now I have a very slight blur. I can go ahead and turn that off with just the press of a key. I can also see that nice little check mark, so I have a visual indicator of whether or not that effect is on. The other thing I could do is actually switch between them. So if I copy in the same action here, I can actually pick any of these different backgrounds. So for example, if I want to be on the porch at sunset randomly, look, it even gives you a preview on the key of what that background will be. I can just press this and, well, now I'm on the porch at sunset. If I want to go back to my nice little zoom, I can just go ahead and turn that off and switch to my zoom, just like that at the press of a key. All right, so we already got about half of our Stream Deck set up here. I'll go back to my little blur. The next thing that I want to set up is LUTs. I want to be able to switch between a few different LUTs. We had that nice like vivid boost. Maybe sometimes of the day I want to turn that on. Maybe sometimes of the day I want to make that like maybe like 8%. So I could just show you the difference here. This also can help you switch between different LUTs. So right now I can make that a little bit more dramatic. I can make that less dramatic. I could even do something like a multi-action. So if I right click here and I create a multi-action, I can actually have it zoom and change my LUT so that I can get a really dramatic look on my zoom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put set camera action. I'm going to once again, I'm going to select that frame preset. Let's make it B. And then the next thing I want to do is add a LUT. And I want that again to be that vivid boost at 100%. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to press one key and it's going to actuate multiple actions. That's what a multi-action is. And you can see that chain right here. You can even add delays so that different steps take longer to actuate. So here we go. I'm going to press that one key. And just like that, that was a dramatic zoom. You can also super easily just copy and paste. And I can undo that zoom by setting that A preset, go back to that LUT, change it to a more standard, like maybe like 5% or 7%. And then now when I switch between these two, I can go back to normal or have a dramatic zoom. and then back to normal. That's some of the cool things that you can do with Stream Deck. And then I can also add different profiles here, different icons here. If I open the Stream Deck icon library, I actually do know that I have a zoom because I love zooming. This is my zoom out, so I can go ahead and set a key so I know that I'm going to be zooming out with that multi-action. And then with this one, I can actually set that to be my dramatic zoom. Now I have 2 different icons here so that I know that I could go back to normal or I can zoom with that key at just a glance. The next thing that I can set up is a little bit of prompter control. So if I have a prompter in my setup and I want to be able to control it, you can also do that with the Camera Hub plugin. I can play and pause my prompter with just one key, which is great. Let's definitely add that. I can also switch between different display modes, which I think is my favorite thing to do because I sometimes like going between chat and my browser. So when I'm streaming, I want my chat on there. And then when I am not streaming, I just want it to work as a normal display. So with this, you'll see in Camera Hub, I'm actually switching between display mode and chat mode with just the press of a key. And I also have that awesome, again, visual indicator. Those live states on Stream Deck are so useful. I can actually show you, you can adjust those 2 states. So if I want my display to show a display when it's live, so look at this, right now, my display is live. I can actually just go ahead and I should have a little monitor here with a little check mark. That's how I know my display mode is on. If I switch over here and I put the little X, that's how I know display mode is off. So right now it's on. We see that check mark. If I switch to chat mode, it now has an X. And there you go. I've now built an entire profile to control my camera. I can have fun zooms. I can have all sorts of really cool effects at just the press of a Stream Deck key. And you can do this too. I'll actually try to make this profile available so that you have all these existing presets. You can customize it for your own setup. Make sure to head into the property inspector to customize it. But other than that, thank you so much for watching and have fun with your Stream Deck. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. And that's a clip farm.
Oh, can I get some hearts in chat?
Did they have
Burrito?
any questions?
So we had one that wanted to. It came in. It came in right as we started.
Okay. Dang.
But
sorry, it took a bit.
Hidden Juju Beast says, "I need a Stream Deck." Well, Hidden Juju Beast.
Great news.
If you head over to Amazon right now, if you're still here, I hope you are. Head over to Amazon right now. You can get this guy right here, Stream Deck Mark II, for what was it, $104?
Yeah, something like it's bonkers.
Yeah,
it's a great deal.
The cheapest I've seen it in 6 years, $104. You can get it right now. If you don't want that one, we also have Stream Deck Neo, Stream Deck Mini, and Stream Deck Mobile, all available for you to download for Stream Deck Mobile or Stream Deck Neo for 8 keys and Stream Deck Mini for 6 keys. So really, really great time to get yourself a Stream Deck if you feel that you need one.
Awesome. All right. Well, what I've done here is I've actually set up a new profile for you, and this is the Stream Deck Plus Live.
Fantastic.
Because the next thing that we're going to showcase, by the way, if you have questions, make sure to ask them. I'll be queuing. We have the beta version. The next thing we'll be showing is wavelength control. Do you want to set that up?
Absolutely.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
Scootin'.
Hello, hello. So I have to move this one now a little bit. Be a little tough. Get this guy up and running. Move this guy out of the way. When you deal with hardware, you gotta be comfortable moving around products. Alrighty. So I'm going to clean up this a little bit. Give me 1 second.
Yep. Also, don't forget, I see some of you guys getting your badge in chat. If you watch 3 hours of our Twitch stream, which hopefully you've already made some progress on that, you can actually unlock a permanent unlock of an Elgato Prime Day viewer badge. You can also technically get that one sub, but don't drop your sub here. Just watch. Also, just so you know, Prime subs are not eligible to unlock that badge. But you get to unlock it forever and get to flaunt it in chat. So I see all of you guys with your badges. Thank you so much for watching.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Burrito. So here is how you can set up a Stream Deck Plus to be used with Wavelength and control all of your not only audio inputs, but your microphones and outputs as well. So when you install Wavelink, if you're using an Elgato microphone or any microphone for that matter, it will appear here under the Create channel. Generally, you would have Wave DX or Wave 3 or whatever your audio input microphone is of choice. So to start off, we're going to add, let me see, actually.
Oh, restart. That's the one I need. Stream Deck Plus. Yes, I can't wait to see the dial controls. I think if you haven't caught on yet, Stream Deck Plus is like the audio controller. It is super, super nice to be able to customize those 4 dials to control your audio. Obviously, like a dial is a great way to control volume because you can raise lower volume, raise lower effects. So I think if you have wondered about a good way to control your audio, Stream Deck Plus and of course Wavelink 3.0, which is free for everyone, is a really, really good way to do it. Also, Happy, yes, you can ask a question. Do !Q in the chat to ask it, and I'll queue it up for you. Once Chris is done with his demo, we'll go ahead and get that answered for you. Also, Chris, you might want to scoot a little. I don't know if you can move the keyboard.
Sure.
Yeah. Perfection. Awesome.
There we go. All right. Let's restart. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to set up a Stream Deck Plus to be used with Wavelink to control all of your audio inputs and outputs. So when you open up Wavelink for the first time and you have an Elgato mic connected, it will show up right here in the mix. As you can see, I have Elgato Wave 3 Mark II, which I have right here in front of me. It will remain muted just for this demo, but we are going to set up our first output. So generally, you want to use your headphones. This first mix will be kind of your personal mix. Which we can come in here and we can actually rename any mix we have in Wavelink. We're going to close the window. And now we have our personal mix. This is what we're going to hear through our headphones. So we want to hear, we want to hear ourselves if you like your PC monitoring so you can hear what you sound like. And then we're going to come in here and create some additional channels. So I want Discord. I want to hear my friends. I want to, control the audio through Discord. I'm also going to add things like Spotify. And as you can see, when you hit create channel, you're going to see some suggested apps. You're going to see apps that are open like Camera Hub or OBS. And you're also going to see other input devices. So I have a capture card plugged in as well as my PCIe card, the 4K 60 Pro Mark II. You know what? I'm capturing some gameplay, so I want to add my capture card here as well. And then if there is something that you want to add that isn't here, you can search for it up here. So let's say I want to add, I believe, Hades is installed or Star Citizen, maybe not. About Crimson Desert. There we go. I'm also playing Crimson Desert, so I want to add Crimson Desert sound into Wavelink. And I want to hear all of these, so we're going to add these into the personal mix because that's what I'm going to monitor with my headphones. Next, I want to send certain sounds out to my stream. And so that's what we're going to use the stream mix for. I want my stream to hear my microphone. I don't want my stream to hear Discord. I want to listen to my friends and my players in my ears, but maybe they don't want to be on stream. Maybe their voices want to be on stream. Maybe they get a little too rowdy for stream. So I don't want to pass Discord to the stream. Also, Spotify. Spotify is usually DMCA'd music, so you don't want Spotify to go out to your stream, but you want your capture card or your game sound to go out to your stream. Then in OBS, you would select your stream mix as your audio input, and all 3 of these, my microphone, my capture card, and my game Crimson Desert sound would go out to OBS via that channel. Let's say I also want to do, microphone FX. So I want to have some software effects like VSTs or voice mod going out to Discord. I would enable the mic here, and then in Discord, I would choose microphone FX as my input device. So that would allow me to toggle on things like I mentioned, voice mod. They go right into Discord, or if I have other voice effects on my microphone. But we have a good start here. Obviously, we can get very expansive. We can, edit this entire audio table. But I want to show you what it's like to put it onto a Stream Deck. So as we can see here, we have our channels. I'm going to come into Stream Deck using Stream Deck Plus, and I'm going to start adding actions. So let's add, first off, a simple mic mute. So as with this, we can see that we can change the gain, we can change the output volume, or the mic PC mix. For gain, we have the Elgato Wave 3 Mark II. That's our connected microphone, and the type is a simple mute. So now you can see that on camera. You get a real clear red mute button, and you can tap it, and now you can see me talking there in Wavelink, and the microphone unmutes instantaneously. Let me hit it again, tap, it goes red. The input in Wavelink goes red, and it also goes red. I don't know if I can show this that well in the PTZ, but you can see that very clear red ring on the Wavelink and the Wave 3 Mark II. I can tap. Look at that, instantly unmutes, and that is going from Stream Deck into Stream Deck Plus, into Stream Deck software, into Wavelink, and then unmuting the mic all instantaneously. Sorry about that. Might have been in a little bit of an echo. So yeah, that's how you can do that. Now we're gonna come here. Let's say we want to turn on, I mentioned the hardware effects earlier when I was talking about Wave XLR Pro, the expander, compressor, EQ, and voice tune, as well as voice focus, our software effect. So you can turn on and off that just with the tap of a key. As you can see, going red and white when I want to turn it on or off. Maybe, you want it off for a reason, but for some podcasts or recordings, you want that unedited, unprocessed, pure voice. So maybe in post, you'll add some effects to it. So generally, you want to give your director or your producer the cleanest voice without any effects on it. They want to do post-processing after. You can then just toggle it on and off with a tap of a key. But let's edit some channels. Maybe we want to, fine-tune our voice channels with dials as well. So we can come up here to dials, click that, and now we get the specific dial actions right here. So wave control. Let's drag this here. Now we can see our gain right there in Wavelink as well. And I'm turning the dial, and you can see on the Wave 3, the gain light on the ring is actually moving with each tick of the dial as well. It's also changing here on the touch strip. It's a little hard to see, but you can get a full visual aid right there on the touch strip. Let's say I also want to edit the channel. Maybe I want, let's see, the mix will be the personal mix, and I want the level meter and the slider. Or actually, let's change that to mix level. Personal mix, stream mix. So if there was sound coming through that stream mix, I have everything muted just for the demo. But if there was sound coming through, it'd be showing up there, and it'd be fully adjustable right there on the dial. Let's add some more actions here on the keys. So channel level is another great one. You can add both dial actions to those as well as onto the keys. And we can do something where we can adjust it. And what we're going to see here is the style. We're going to do another fader like Brito did for the zoom for the cameras. So fader plus level meter horizontal. Oh, actually, we want vertical. There we go. So we have a great visual of a audio slider. And just like how Brito did with zoom again, it shows up here for, plus 5%. So we want that on top. And then the bottom, we want minus 5%. Now, when I go ahead and tap this key, we can see that virtual audio fader going up and down. And it's also moving here in Wavelink as I am adjusting, the level. Sorry, it's a little awkward hitting a key. Hitting that level, going up and down, and it following perfectly in Wavelink software. We can add a couple other things here, some more audio effects if we want to turn on and off, one of the hardware effects, so voice tune, you can toggle it on and off. You can also do things like enable channel audio effects. So if we want things processed by the full channel, we can put them there, as well as things like change our outputs. So say you want to listen with headphones, and then you have a stream, you have your headphones on, but then you're done with stream and you want to send your music to some speakers or, maybe a Bluetooth speaker. You can go ahead and change that output by simply clicking on these different outputs here. And then you can mute them, you can set different levels. You get full range of control with the Wavelink plugin with Wavelink software as well. And last but not least, let's come over to the dials again, and let's change the outputs because we just added 2 outputs there. Once again, we have Wavelink output, and then we have, we want to adjust the CamLink Pro, and all of this is editable and controllable via the dials. But what if we have a lot of audio settings or audio VSTs, audio effects on our microphones? We can go ahead and right click here and move to a folder. So now I want this folder right here. I want mute there, and I can take every single voice effect and put them in a single folder. So we have voice focus, we have voice tune. I want the expander there. Let's just add them all. We have the room now. Add the compressor there. Add the EQ. And last but not least, we add, there's 5. And there's 6. Which one did I doubled up the expander? So now we have all of our audio effects for our microphone right in a single folder. And just like Brito did for Camera Hub, we can come in here, open up a Stream Deck icon library, and let's use Pastel again. And now we have a really cute little folder icon that we can tap into, turn on and off any audio effects, and come on out. With the plugins, with our software, with Stream Deck, you can create an amazing audio suite with all of these devices across, multitude of plugins, and just create your own experience and create the Wavelink and Stream Deck that you want to make.
Ooh. I have a very unrelated question here.
Okay.
But that's absolutely fine because you guys can ask about any of the products right now. Enda93 asks, I have a Wave DX. Do I need 48-volt phantom power enabled?
You do not.
Nope.
Wave DX does not require 48-volt phantom power. If anything, you should turn it off if it is on. You can, if a microphone doesn't need 48-volt phantom power and it is on, it can cause issues. So it does not need it, and I'd recommend turning it off if it is on.
Awesome. Do we have Stream Deck users in the chat? I already know the answer to that is definitely a yes. But for those of you guys who use Stream Deck in the chat, can you let us know your favorite profiles and actions? Because what we're going to do is we're going to create a Stream Deck profile.
Okay.
And what that profile is going to contain is all of your favorite actions. So each of you, sound off, let us know what is your favorite Stream Deck action.
Are we doing this on a Mark II?
I think a Mark II is good.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to set up 15 keys from 15 of your suggestions, maybe 13 of your suggestions because we might put 2 of ours. I definitely know what mine is. But let's go ahead. It should be the newest one, 4 or 5. Stream Deck 4 or 5 at the bottom. Lower down. I think it's that one.
Yep.
All right. So we'll use this profile. All right. So starting with, let's start with Sean.
Let's start with us.
Oh, with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's be selfish.
Yeah.
Us first. What is yours? What's your favorite Stream Deck action?
My favorite Stream Deck action. Oh, I talked a little bit about it earlier. I want simple stats. There we go. I want some nice, really clean informational stats to be on my Stream Deck. I want to know what's going on in my PC. So I'm very simply just going to add a CPU percentage, just total usage. I want to know what's going on in my PC at all times. So yeah, just a real clean CPU total percentage usage. And this is the Simple Stats plugin.
Done. Easy.
Yep.
My favorite is okay. My favorite's OBS.
Okay.
My OBS control, but I want to be a little unique here because I think my favorite like unknown like Stream Deck action is the color picker.
Okay.
From the color picker plugin. So you might need to download that one. Yeah, we probably don't already have it. But
good.
this is really cool. If you guys are artists like me or designers and you're, working with a bunch of different colors, sometimes you just want to pick up, just
this one right here.
That's the one. Sometimes you just want to pick a color. You want to know what the hex key is. You want to have it ready to go on your clipboard. Go ahead and check that one out. That is one of my favorite unknown, or it's known, but like something that somebody who gets a Stream Deck for the first time might not know it could do.
And also, sorry to interrupt. I just want to say how easy that was.
That was so easy.
Elgato Marketplace, download, click. Would you like to install? Yes. Done. It automatically installs. It automatically puts it in your plugin library here on the right-hand side. And now we have, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can just, there we go. Color, hide Photoshop, Control Center Hue. Now we just have color picker right here. It took maybe 9 seconds.
Maybe.
So yeah.
I didn't count, but maybe.
Please continue with your color picker action.
Yeah, so just go ahead and get the first one.
The dropper?
Yep, just drop it right on there. And then in the property inspector, we're going to do on key press and then value to show color name. Or actually, let's do the RGB value.
Okay.
And then let's do copy to clipboard. So now what's going to happen is if you hover over something, like maybe that pink on Prime deals. I like that pink.
This one?
Yeah, just hover right over it.
Yep.
And if I press that key.
It looks like my camera's in the way.
Oh, shoot. All right, let's get a different one. Let's get the purple from Camera Hub. Purple from Camera Hub.
This one?
Yep. If I press now, you're on the white. Scoot over a little. Or maybe I'll give you an easier one. Spotify green.
Spotify.
You know what? I want to make a video about Spotify and I want to put a green background. Check that out. I have green.
Ooh, okay.
Look at me stealing your colors, guys.
Look at that. The RGB code right there.
And then now go head over to like maybe like somewhere to type.
Okay.
And I want you to paste it. Because it's now no. You just paste now we have a new color. There's the RGB values. Just like that, because we toggled that on now, whatever color we select, which in this case is now the Google background, we now have the RGB values for that. You can change that to hex. You can change that to just a name.
Is that right? 65, 50?
Yeah, because you selected the purple.
Oh.
You pressed it on the purple.
I did.
Yeah.
Apologies.
Let's get the Spotify green.
Yeah.
Look.
So go ahead. Grab it again.
Boom.
Boom.
Stole it. And there you go.
Look at that.
Spotify
the RGB
green.
hex code.
That's actually so useful. Yeah, I mean, I do a lot of design and art. I dabble in art, and I found this to be really useful. Yeah.
I don't know if there's any Mecha Chameleon players out there, but that is almost how you choose the different colors. Like in game, you just hold space and you pick the RGB color.
It's the Mecha Chameleon in real life.
On Stream Deck.
On Stream Deck.
Very cool.
Yep.
That I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that existed. That's an instant download when I go home.
Woo! And it's gonna take like 9 seconds.
It's gonna take like 9 seconds. I'm thoroughly impressed. Anyway, we put R2 on there. We have 13 more slots. Has the community been commenting on what actions they are favoriting?
Oh yeah, we got a bunch here.
What do we have?
I think the first one we could do is, Sean typed fast because he has no latency because he's sitting in the room. He said water reminder is underrated.
Water reminder?
So if you go, the plugin I believe is called Hydrate.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, actually, let's time this. How fast does it take to install a plugin? Hydrate.
1.
Okay.
2.
But when we click this water reminder,
yep, that's the one.
All right. So download.
Get it.
Downloaded.
Easy peasy. I
Done.
stopped counting. Someone else count.
Install. And there we go.
All right.
Reminder.
Yep. Now you can select a duration of time, and then it could also play a sound effect. So let's make that quick, like lower that to like maybe
1 minute.
1 minute. So now when I press that key, this little water is actually going to start slowly going down.
Oh,
that's really cool. Look at that.
That is, I love a good interactive key.
Yeah. And then you see it. Look, it's getting lower. So you better finish your cup of water before that finishes.
I haven't drank in a minute. I should drink
Actually,
again.
don't even have a water with
Neither
me.
do I.
I needed this.
I'm
See,
quite
if I had
parched.
that, we would have had water. So yeah, you'll see in about like 30 seconds at this point, you'll see that water go all the way down, and then a sound effect will play, and it will also change the icon state. So yeah, pretty cool.
Very
I
cool.
do really like this one. I actually use this one on my Stream Deck Plus at my work desk because I have spent like so many days in this office drinking not even a drop of water. And since adding
I think we've
this,
all been there.
yeah, since adding this, I actually have been drinking a lot more water and finishing my water
I'm
bottle.
gonna increase it back to 60
I wanted
minutes.
to see it finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to go off. I didn't know if it was.
Bruh.
Okay.
No, it's fine.
While we talk.
All right.
Yeah.
Pressing it again.
All right. What's the next one?
All right. So the next one we have is mute and unmute.
Me.
Yeah.
Mute me and unmute me. Is that the plugin, or is that?
I think they just like muting their mic. Like
Oh.
that's their favorite thing to do with Stream Deck.
Let's see it. Maybe.
Well, I mean, you could just use the like the wavelength
Yeah,
one. You could use
absolutely.
let's try OBS maybe because they mute and unmute themselves on stream.
Got
right?
it. So OBS, we're gonna go to audio mixer, and then toggle mute for source. It would be the mic aux.
Yep. So right now it's unmuted, and when we press that, we have the very clear state indicator. Look at that grayed out. We know we're muted now. Well, obviously, we're not muted on this stream, but we would be muted in OBS. If you actually see right there at the bottom, right there, you can see we can mute and unmute ourselves. So, oh my God, I have to sneeze. Achoo, look, I'm muted, and now we're so back. So yeah.
Very cool.
It's that easy. Done. Mute and unmute yourself.
Oh, look at that. We got a little
Oh yeah.
exclamation
You
point.
better have finished your water.
You better drink.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. The next one is from OMG. Favorite action is a script I made to screenshot, resize, and paste into Excel.
Ooh.
We're not building a script right now, but I think we can add a screenshot. I think that's pretty straightforward.
We can.
With a hotkey.
Yep. So if we want to come in here to hotkey, and then preset action, click to assign. I don't have print screen on this keyboard. Oh,
We have water delivery.
but I can. So let's say you're using, oh, thank you, not Sean.
Thank you.
Last act. Let's say we're using a 10 keyless or a 60% keyboard, and you're like, oh, I lost access to that key. What do? How do I hit it? Here in Stream Deck, when you add the hotkey action to a Stream Deck canvas, you can click to assign, or what you can do is if you click on this little down arrow right next to it, it opens up a menu with so many different executables essentially. There are even things that aren't necessarily accessible on a normal keyboard, like F13 to 24. One of my favorite things to do is to, I believe it's like Control F1 or something like that, but that's way too much. You shouldn't use those regularly, even if you use F keys regularly. But like F13 through 15 are almost never used. So that's a great little bank of keys that you can map.
Yep.
But if we wanted to, let's see, do we have print screen in here?
I mean, you could just control S, right? Type it. I don't think it's
It is not.
No.
Control S?
Yep.
That's save, isn't it? That's.
Oh no, Windows S. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Windows-
I know it only by feel.
Oh, Windows. Oh. Windows S. I hit print screen. I'm
All
a
right.
print
So
screen guy.
let's go ahead and press that key. Oh, is it? I just have to do it by feel. I literally can only do it by feel. I don't actually know what I'm pressing. I just know that it works. Wait, chat.
It is Windows key S.
Chat, help. Oh,
Windows
yes, it's
Shift.
Windows Shift. Yes.
Ah.
See, when I was like going like this on the table to try to remember, I did use 3 fingers and then I totally forgot.
There we
I
go.
literally only know it by feel. But see,
All
look,
right,
we
all
were
right.
like confused for a second there. Once we have the Stream Deck key, like we're good.
Then we're done. All right, let's
Yeah.
take a screenshot of us.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and press that screenshot. Boom.
Bam.
And then you can go ahead and select screenshot. Got. I don't know what else to call that. Yeah. There it is. All right. So
Boom.
look, if you're like me and I just forgot, that's actually a good example. I actually forgot off the top of my head to use Shift, and maybe someone's using my computer, be like, oh, just press the screenshot key, or maybe I can just press the screenshot key instead of having to finagle hotkey on with my keyboard.
There you go. And like
Yeah.
Control Shift S. You
Yeah.
know.
I also switch between Mac and Windows often, so
That is
sometimes I get a
true.
little mixed up.
That is true. You are
'cause
a
I
heavy
work on Mac
user,
and
yeah.
I use Windows to stream.
You game. Okay, next
All
one.
right. Next one is mic mute.
Okay, so we have a lot of mic mutes. Let's
Yep.
let's swap
do
it up.
like
Let's
a
do
wavelength
wavelength.
one,
Yeah.
Mhm.
So wavelength, wave control, Elgato Wave 3 Mark II Simple Mute.
And I think what's cool about
I'm
this
not gonna
one,
hit it because I don't know if my voice will go
yeah,
through and double up.
Oh, it's good. Okay, you're good.
Okay, so yep,
Yeah. Go for it.
bam.
What's cool about this mic mute versus the OBS mic mute is that the OBS one is in the OBS software, right? So it's not a hardware level mute. Whereas this one with the Wavelength plugin is actually doing a hardware level mute. So you can see here on the Wave 3, we get that red ring. And now if you leave it unmuted and press the OBS one, that is not a hardware mute. So you are muted in OBS, but anywhere else that your mic might be live, it will go through. That's a really good configuration to have sometimes. Maybe you don't want your mic to go through on OBS, but you don't want to lose your friends, communication with your friends on Discord, maybe in your starting soon screen. Or maybe you want to make sure you're muted everywhere. So there is a good reason to have two different ones.
Absolutely.
I actually do two different mutes on my computer personally.
A good hardware mute is like a failsafe, you know?
Mm-hmm. And then the red ring on Wave 3 is like a godsend.
You can't miss that.
I love knowing that I'm muted.
Yeah.
It's got the same energy as a lens cap for me. All right. Then we have Chibi Miharu, Jasmine, who says the Clocks plugin.
Clocks plugin. Love Clocks plugin.
Yeah, I believe Jasmine has a friend in Hawaii, so she needs to know, is this a good time to message them? So let's go ahead
Let's
and
put that right in the center.
front and center.
So actually, you know what? We're gonna give Chiba Maharu a little special treatment, and we're gonna give her two. So we're
She
gonna do
gets two?
we're gonna do the local. So it is 12:56 for us here on the Pacific Coast. And in the Clocks plugin, you can totally customize it for whatever you need. We have different styles, different fonts. I like that one's fun. Let's do LED.
Oh, that's fun.
That's cool. Yeah, like the old school. You want to add a date underneath it so you can get the live date. And as as you can see, this is live. This is live on 6/26/26 at 12:57 p.m. in the afternoon. You want to get down to the seconds, you can even do that. Okay, so we're in California, but now you mentioned, let's say we have a friend in Hawaii. Let's see, where can we do that? Honolulu, we have right there at the bottom. It is 9:57 in Hawaii. It is, there we go, 12-hour clock. We have the AM.
Oh, they have so much time to shop Prime Deal.
Oh, they do.
They've got like the whole day ahead
It's
of
only,
them.
they're not even, if we were in Hawaii, we wouldn't even be live yet. It's crazy to think about.
Wow, in 2 minutes though.
Yep. So now we see that we can get our time as well as the time in Honolulu. Do we have any?
I do this with Germany because
Yeah,
Elgato
same,
HQ is in
same.
Germany.
Yep.
So my boss is in Germany. I need to know, is this a good time to message him? Whoa, that's a fun one. What's that one called?
Bahiana?
I
Bahiana?
really like that one.
And
actually.
also,
Wait, that's cute.
You have,
I want that.
it's like, oh, it's orange. I really don't want orange. I want it
pink.
as hot pink. You can now change it to hot pink right on Stream Deck. And now you
That's
have,
nice.
you don't even need to look down at the bottom right of your screen. You don't even need this anymore. You just have it right on Stream Deck.
Awesome. All right. The next one that we have is turning off hue lights.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
don't think we have a hue light,
But you can
we
still configure.
we
something.
do have Elgato lights. So we have Control Center here. We have that one right there. I believe left is the one behind me.
Yep.
And you can see with the tap of this Stream Deck key, we can turn on and off the key light right behind me.
Yeah.
And it's simple click and drag. If you have your key lights assigned to Control Center, the Stream Deck Control Center plugin will automatically sync with it, and you don't have to do like any legwork. We don't have to resync them. Sorry, I just saw Jasmine.
That's on YouTube and Twitch. That's why it's 2 times.
I see. Sorry, I was like, why is she spamming? Jasmine, what are you doing? But yeah, so you have everything you need right there with the tap of a key.
Yeah, and I will say I use the Hue one all the time. I have a lot of smart
same.
lights at
I
home.
I have a different brand, but yes, that has a Stream Deck plugin. I use Govee lights, and
Nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
the nice thing is that the Philips Hue plugin does have those live states too.
Absolutely.
I really like that, and since I don't live alone, I share my Hue lights. Sometimes, my boyfriend likes really cold lighting. I like really warm lighting, especially when I stream. So I actually have a folder of lighting presets that I've already made. So when it's time to stream, I don't have to worry about opening my Philips Hue app. I have to find which one is my streaming one. I literally just press one key, and my lights are ready to go for my stream. I do the same thing
Gotta
as well
reset
with
that
my
'cause
key
we drank.
lights. With my key lights because I don't like them being that bright when I stream. But my boyfriend likes having them bright to light up the whole office, when he's working.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's time for me to stream, I just go to all my different, set lighting. So not like adjust, set. I want it to be exactly as I want it to be. And I have all those keys ready for me in a folder. So yeah, I love lighting control with Stream Deck.
Perfect.
It's so quick and easy.
So quick and
simple.
easy.
Yep. Awesome. All right. So the next one that we have is the ease of switching the audio from my speakers to my headphones. I actually really, really like this one. It's the audio switcher plugin,
Perfect.
I
Yep.
believe. You might have to download it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So yeah, we do have the one. We do have different ones. There are different plugins that can do similar things, but yeah, let's go ahead and get the plugin here. So
I might have to search it. Yeah. It's got like red and green. I
Yep.
use that one all the time. There it
audio switcher.
is.
There we go. Go ahead
Yeah.
and
This is my
download
favorite
that
one.
one. Downloads. Click it and install.
Wow, that was like under 9 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So toggle audio devices. We can switch between primary, which would be like our speakers, and secondary would be our headphones. And sorry, I have to cough.
You're good. So now when we press the key, we actually can switch between the two. And you can see that green one, that big green one is actually the one that, we don't have headphones connected right now, by the way. That big green one is actually the one that's live. So you have that live state indicator. Super convenient. I actually also use this one. We use similar plugins. I use this one because I have speakers under my desk, and when I'm done streaming, I rip those headphones off. Like I need to be using speakers, so I switch just like that. Super easy. And when it's time to stream again, boom, right back on speakers.
Bam.
Yeah. There's no headphones connected, so it's going to keep doing that warning until we connect one. But
Got it.
it's still making the switch, which is interesting.
Yep.
That's really cool. Because you actually have the device matching exact, which is really convenient.
Yep.
If you usually switch your headphones, you can actually set that to be like approximate. So if you select headphones and speakers, it will know, like, based on Windows, guesstimating which the headphone you want to use, what's the speaker you want to use, especially if you're changing your setup often.
Cool.
I
What's
also
next?
do that for input too, which is really cool.
Oh, the microphones, different mics.
They have all those different settings. So make sure to download that plugin and check it out.
Audio
All right.
devices.
So next up, we have Ludo who said CPU load, but let's go ahead. So they stole your answer now.
That's
so
okay.
That CPU load is for them.
Hey,
So why
it's
don't
a great
you
answer.
why don't you go ahead and add a different monitor? maybe?
Absolutely. So we go back to we have simple. We'll go back to simple stats. We don't have to download anything. But let's say we want our CPU total, but also we want to get some network info.
Yep. I think if you press it, it will do a test. If I'm not mistaken.
I believe so.
Maybe upload.
Ping to Google. Let's see. We are in a oh, there we go.
is.
Sorry, it just took a second. And I would say we are in a corporate environment, so
Yeah.
there are things like firewalls and stuff that might not be able to send out. But yeah, so we can now see that we have a 4 millisecond ping to Google, and we're gonna get this really, really nice graph that should stay hopefully stays the same. Hopefully it doesn't go up
Hopefully.
and your ping doesn't increase. But just like CPU total, you can see it here. This blue line will fluctuate if we start using additional things on our computer that are taking up more CPU load. Yeah, just with Ludo, I'm a big information guy, so I like seeing everything I can on my Stream Deck and just having it as a window to the soul of my PC.
All right. We've got 4 more keys.
4 slots.
Yeah. Also, one more thing. It's every
Yeah.
5 seconds it's doing that ping. So that live state is so convenient. I really, really do like this plugin a lot. You guys should get it. Simple stats. All right. I may not be smart enough for this one. UAD console. That's new to me. I don't know what this is. So we're learning together.
We're gonna look it up. UAD.
Jake is teaching us
So-
now. Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is
This looks cool, but
so.
oof.
This is also a little bit of a great segue. Our plugins are made by what we call makers, or you know, if they're a company, they're still a maker in my eyes. But if you are navigating Elgato Marketplace and you find a plugin that maybe you're interested in and stuff like that, you have full overviews that the maker has written to teach you and educate you on what the plugin is doing. Yeah, there is a lot of information here. It looks like this is controlling some sort of UAD console or mixer.
Wow.
Yep,
That is
there we go.
That is above my knowledge. What about GarageBand? No, I'm kidding. No, that's awesome.
But
This is so cool.
oh,
See,
you have
it's
to-
this kind of stuff I love discovering about Stream Deck. Like, it goes into so many different, like, I don't want to say niches because I'm sure a lot of people use UAD.
Sure.
I don't, but this is what's so cool. If no matter what you do, no matter what your work is, what your hobbies are,
gonna
I'm sure you
guess.
can find a Stream
I'm
Deck
gonna take
plugin.
a shot. Okay, I'm gonna tap into my tech
All right, do
brain
it.
here.
Do it. He's cooking.
I don't. The acronym UAD,
Oh.
Universal Audio Device. I'm gonna take a
Okay.
stab in the dark. If that's correct, let me know. Universal Audio Device.
I'm gonna guess too. Unilaterally,
Ooh.
Angelica
Ooh.
doesn't.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's what it's definitely that. Yeah.
Unilaterally, Angelica doesn't.
Yes. God, it's weird hearing my name.
If that is it, if that is what it stands for,
You owe me $1 million.
I'll give you $1 million.
All right, search it up. Deal. It's on camera.
I'm with Burrito on
Please,
this one.
please. Come on,
But
come on.
this is one of the plugins that
It's not.
Universal Audio Devices.
Oh, but Jake says digital. Wait, hold on. We need a tiebreaker.
Wait. Rita.
Well, I don't think it's under agreement dated.
Universal Audio Digital.
Yeah. Audio engineering, DSP.
Oh, okay.
We're learning.
Got it.
Oh, Jake, you have to show us how this plugin works.
Yeah.
You gotta share a video. I wanna see how this works.
Because this is one of the few plugins that is purchased. So this is
I mean, it looks advanced. I don't blame
yeah,
him.
it looks advanced. It looks really high quality. So if you are a fan of UAD console or UAD devices, maybe because it is digital, so Universal Audio Digital Devices. I want to make sure I'm saying it correctly. This might be a plugin for you.
Yep. I know it's a plugin for Jake. That's for sure.
Yeah.
It says so worth it. By the
Since
way.
it is purchased, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm sorry,
That's
Jake. But I will. I'll save you a spot right here. I'm just gonna go to Wavelink, and then channel level. We're gonna do that just so we have. We'll set it to Spotify, and now you get.
Look at, yeah, that's audio.
Yeah.
That's close
Bingo.
enough.
That's Jake's spot
Hey.
right there.
All right.
3 spots left.
3 spots left. All right. Next up, we have DMAC, who learned how to use Stream Deck to trigger streamer bot actions instead of having to having it. Oh my God! Whoa!
It's Friday. It's Friday at 1 p.m.
A lot of stream happening in this message.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna retry.
There we go.
Stream Deck to directly trigger stream bot actions instead of having to paste commands. Is there a plugin for the streamer bot? Maybe we can check that out. Maybe there's not. Maybe there
Let's
is.
check it out.
I haven't used streamer bot before, so let's see what happens.
Oh, is this it?
Oh, there. I think that's it. Yeah.
There we go.
Let's check it out. Let's just download it. Let's see what actions
Sounds
it
good.
has.
And that's also one thing I always recommend. Oh, so this one is going to install. So enable. Oh no. Let's just download it. Download it straight. That's always one thing I recommend for someone that we do hear a lot of like, oh, I got a Stream Deck, I don't know what to put on it. I bought it. It has like 2 plugins installed, 2 actions on Stream Deck, and it's kind of empty. Go to Elgato Marketplace and just download stuff. If it's free, just download it. It's fun. It's fun to learn. It's fun to navigate. There might be something in Marketplace in a plugin that interests you that will expand your horizons, and really just, things might click. Things might just come into your mind. Or, that's how I learned, about HTTP requests, like being able to send requests to different like portals and stuff. And if you have integrations or like an API or anything like that, to be able to send the request over the web, change something, we have a plugin just for that, just to send those requests. So if
you can also technically do like the requests, I think, with just the browser action too,
yeah,
which was mind-boggling for me, because we use Social Stream Ninja, and I wanted to be able to clear messages with a Stream Deck key press, but they don't have a plugin. So I actually figured out how to use the browser, just literally the browser source in Stream Deck. I just checked the little funny little box that says that I never knew what that meant before. It said get request. And it worked. Super cool. All right.
Okay, so we're installing the StreamerBot plugin here. There we go. So action switch, and status indicator. Let's see what we got here.
All right. Well, we obviously don't have this configured, but there's your key. On press, it's going to do something.
Yeah, there's a lot of info here in the property inspector. Import, export, I love to see it. Global settings. You can always tell, like, by the property inspector, like how much time someone has put into it.
Yeah.
And so this is legit. Different tabs for different use cases. Bravo to StreamerBot. Awesome.
Yeah. There's your key, StreamerBot. If any of you guys use StreamerBot, check out the plugin. All right, then
2 more slots.
We have Waifudo, who says weather plugin. And actually, there's a specific thing about the weather plugin. We have a little fire around this area. I want to check the air quality.
Okay.
Because it can do that now. Did you know that?
I did not know that, no.
All right, so let's get a live indicator. I want to see the air quality in the area, because it's something I really worry about with living in California with wildfires and stuff like that.
Sure.
Well, we could see what is this?
Bridgeport,
U.S.
Pennsylvania.
All right, let's see what it looks like in San Jose. What's up in San Jose?
California. It's fair.
Okay, good. Okay. I was actually really worried about this because I haven't experienced a wildfire since moving here. So there's like a little brush fire happening. I'm like, oh God, like, do I need like a mask? Like, should I close all my windows? But that's great to know. Okay, so the air quality's fair.
And
the green
it looks like there are different metrics too. So this is the United States Air Quality Index. That's by European standards. We're at still fair 24. Particulates, wow, like look how in depth you can get. 6, I believe that's micrograms per meter.
When we updated this to have air quality, I actually went down a rabbit hole and learned all about air quality, and I've since forgotten everything.
Okay.
But you know what? It's particulate in the air. That's what matters.
Got it.
It's stuff in the air.
But this is very cool. Yeah, and unfortunately, we do live in an area that is affected by wildfires and smoke and air quality and particulates. Especially if you drive, if you have to leave the house to go to work, just going outside could affect your breathing. For people that might have, issues breathing, just being able to glance at your Stream Deck and be like, oh, it's nice outside, or, ooh, it's kind of bad.
Yeah.
That's potentially
Thank goodness it's good.
It's life-changing potentially.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool. I did not know this was.
And I mean, some people are very sensitive too, like asthma and stuff like that. So it's nice to have a live indicator on your Stream Deck. It's crazy. And of course, this also does weather. You guys should definitely check out the weather plugin. This is, I think, the most beautiful plugin out of any Stream Deck plugin ever.
It is one of those where, and this and Simple Stats are relatively new, and it's just an ode to the community of how far these these actions, these plugins have come in their art quality.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the live indicators too. I mean, my Stream Deck used to have live indicators when I bought it back in 2017, but it's on a whole other level now. The same exact Stream Deck I bought back then can do all of this now. And yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. So we got one key left.
What's the last one?
Who gets
the last spot?
All right. Well, I think it's only fitting that the last spot goes to somebody who does watch a lot of our streams. We've got Zinc here, who said another Wavelink.
Okay.
Wavelink output changer from headset to speakers and volume sliders for both. I love it.
Okay, we'll just do the toggle for Wavelink. So mix output control, and there we go. So we can.
Let's just set it. Let's just have it. Just one key just to set it. No, the same key. Yep. But just put set. Oh, you're right. No, you're actually you're so right.
Main output device. Here
that
we go.
now we're cooking.
Yep.
Yeah.
So device 1, wave 3, device 2. That would be the speakers in the for this example, for this demo, we're gonna just set it to the speakers in the monitor. But being able to tap, there we go. It's a little hard to see, but you can see the little pips changing and the name changing at the top, and just changing the outputs.
We did something a little silly.
What did we do?
We didn't press the air quality button. We didn't press the key.
Let's
press
air
that
quality.
key.
What
because
happens?
when you press it, you actually get to see the details about the air quality. How could we? It's a Stream Deck. Why didn't we press the key? We forgot. So yeah, not only do you get this immediate preview, but you can actually see like an even bigger breakdown when you press the key.
Look at that, the CO2 amounts, the oxygen, the particulates.
Cool. I love that it automatically goes away too, because I could just preview it real quick.
It's super smooth. It's not like it doesn't pop out. It slides down. It fades down.
Awesome.
So that's
our Stream Deck, guys.
This is the Elgato community Stream Deck right here. Next time, we break out the XL.
Oh.
32 community selected plugins and actions.
And I want to see, because I learned a lot here, actually. I know I want that pink clock on my Stream Deck.
Yeah.
StreamerBot, got to check that out. That's super cool.
Yep.
And now anybody, if they ask me about it, I could tell them, yeah, we got a plugin for that. But yeah, look at this in all of its glory. That's our Stream Deck we built together, guys. Woo! GG's chat.
Ooh, look at that.
That's awesome. Look at that. We got the live states. We've got the audio switching. Obviously, we don't have headphones connected, but we got the audio switching. We've also got audio switching on Wavelink, because why not? We've got air quality. We've got whatever StreamerBot does. We've got that Spotify control. We can see our ping. That's just a visual indicator. Every 5 seconds is going to update, tell us what our ping is. We can take a screenshot. We can mute and unmute our mic in OBS. We can also mute it in the hardware level. We can color pick anything on the screen and get it on our clipboard. We can get reminders to drink water. And of course, we could see our CPU total. That is awesome. That's a beautiful Stream Deck.
That's a beautiful Stream Deck.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
That was fun.
I was looking to build a Stream Deck profile today, and now we did it together. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Not only was that super fun, but also educational.
What? I learned. You learned?
I had no idea what the UAD. I'm gonna look into that.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
What is? He said he learned. He just got here. What did you learn, Phil? He says. Shh. Don't repeat what I'm saying, he says. Why are you doing this, he says. Anyways. All right. So that is Stream Deck. Obviously, you guys told us what actions you use. I hope you also learned from each other's actions, and you guys add some really cool stuff to your Stream Deck, or maybe that inspires you to go get a Stream Deck. If you want to try it out, you can get Stream Deck Mobile, 6 keys free on your phone, connects to your computer on iOS and Android. Totally free. 6 keys, totally free. Also, Corsair, thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, thank you so much. What up, Corsair?
What's up? How's it going? We took Phil back, by the way.
Yeah.
You guys stole Phil from us, and I'm happy to report we've got Phil back. All right. So thank you so much for the raid. I hope you guys had a great time learning about Galleon, which is a keyboard with Stream Deck built in.
My daily driver nowadays.
That's awesome.
I love my Galleon. Yep.
Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys are new here, welcome to Elgato. We are the Stream Deck capture video, mic, everything folks over here.
Phil and Hoffman were a great combo. Happy to hear it.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
We're actually going to be doing a giveaway soon. So you guys made it here at a good time. We're going to be giving away a 4KX in just a little bit. That's a capture card. So if you're looking to stream your console or some GTA 6 later this year,
4KX?
a 4KX. We're going big. We're going big.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a 4KX giveaway in just a little bit. But first, we actually do have a video from Blastin, who's going to be, we talked about our Stream Deck, you know, the things that we use it for. Let's see what one of our creators uses Stream Deck for with this video from Blastin. And when we come back, we'll be giving away 4KX, doing a final review of our sales. Oh, look, the light's still off. See? Easy.
Oh, fixed.
Doing a final review of our sales and kind of signing off for Prime Day. So stay tuned. Let's check out this video from Blastin.
Take it away.
Stream Deck is one of those tools that starts simple, but becomes more useful the more that you build it into your day. At its core is a customizable control pad that lets you trigger apps, shortcuts, and workflow with the press of a button. And for me, that's what makes work from home and productivity faster, because my custom profiles act like the control center for my entire setup. When I sit down at my desk, I don't want to be wasting time opening up the same apps, adjusting the same settings, or digging through different folders before I can actually start working. So I've built my Stream Deck around the actions that I use the most. A lot of my day moves between creative work and business work, so I wanted my Stream Deck to really reflect that. I use it to open my most visited apps, control my audio, and even keep track of different time zones so that I don't miss any important meetings. So taking a look at my main profile, I keep it extremely simple. I have buttons for tools that I use every day, whether I'm writing scripts, checking my calendar, recording content, or just jumping into business meetings. I also use it for audio controls, which is an absolute non-negotiable for me. So being able to quickly mute, adjust volume, or control parts of my audio without clicking around windows just helps keep me focused on my tasks. And that's where Stream Deck really starts to make sense for productivity. When I'm already locked into something, I really don't want to be stopping and just digging through menus or settings. I personally need the actions right there, ready to go. Now, my favorite plugin is Control Center because this allows me to control the lighting in my studio directly from Stream Deck. But where it really becomes powerful is when I pair Control Center with multi-action. With just one press, I can turn all the lights in my studio and get ready to record or set up for meetings. And when I'm done for the day, I have another button that turns off my lights and even helps shut down my computer for the day. Because with everything I have in my workload, I'm really not trying to turn things off one by one. And that's why multi-action is probably my favorite action. It takes something simple and turns it into a full, complete workflow. And instead of thinking about every single step, I can press one button and let Stream Deck handle it. Now, profiles are one of the most powerful ways to stay organized, which I have to say makes them one of my highest rated features. I can build different layouts for different parts of the day. So again, if I'm editing, recording, working, or meetings, Stream Deck can really match those specific workflows instead of forcing everything onto one screen. And that right there is just what makes it personal. The same Stream Deck can be completely different depending on however you need it to be. Now for me, one of the most underrated plugins is clocks. Seeing different time zones at a glance sounds small, but whenever your schedule involves meetings in different places around the world, it really helps you stay on track without constantly checking your phone or just doing the math yourself. So the more that I use Stream Deck, the more I realize it's honestly less about doing something complicated and more about making repetitive things more streamlined. Once those small tasks are on a button, the whole desk starts to feel more organized. So that's what makes Stream Deck so useful for me. Now don't get confused, it's not just a streaming tool. It's a faster, cleaner way to control my setup and keep my workflow and creative process moving forward.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Blastin, for showing us how you use Stream Deck in your setup. Make sure to follow. We have links for Blastin in the chat and also shout it out on Twitch. So definitely make sure to follow because, oh my God, that video quality. We were just sitting here just like when our creator videos play, we're like, man, like love their setup. It's
Seriously.
so good.
We got to bring them into the office and let them redo the studio.
Yeah, let them cook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much again,
Blank check.
Blastin, for that
Yeah,
video.
joke. That's you.
A very filled out check.
Yeah.
Lots of details.
Yes.
All right. Well, that being said, if you guys are interested in shopping our Prime Day deals, you are running low on time. You can actually see how much time you have left on our website. So make sure that you
And
get on it.
The deals plugin.
And the deals plugin. Yep. So make sure to get on it, get on Amazon, check out the Elgato products that you want to buy. These are great deals we have running right now, especially Capture. I feel like the Capture ones, like right now to get a capture card is a great deal to get you ready for GTA 6 later in the year. The number of GTA sales, pre-orders, by the way, is like ridiculous. I don't know if you've seen.
I have not looked at anything.
I think it's in the billions. I think it's like multi-billion
of units sold.
Pre-orders. Yeah. Is it 3 billion?
Dollars.
Was it 3 billion? $3
billion.
Yeah. So it's needless to say, I know what the end of this year is going to be about, and it's going to be about GTA. So if you want to get on that, you want to stream and record your GTA gameplay.
39 million units in 8 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to see so much GTA on your feed. And if you want to be part of that, get a capture card because I think it's only console on launch, right?
Correct.
So you're going to need a capture card to stream and record at the best quality. So yeah.
I'm ready for the amount of, here's 10 things you didn't know about GTA 6, like TikToks and Reels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really excited because I grew up in Miami. I spent most of my life in Miami. So I'm just really excited to see it recreated in real life. I want to see the traffic on the Palmetto. Like, I'm there. I'm so excited.
Yeah, because, like, you know, like, LA and Liberty City, like you get the feel with like the Hollywood Hills and then like Vinewood and you know the filming areas, like it feels like LA.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to go back to Vice City from
I mean,
GTA Vice City.
seeing like the Ferris wheel in downtown Miami, like I went to college there. Like, bro, I did walks there. I'm gonna be able to play GTA there. I can steal cars there and not get arrested. What? I'm super excited. I actually really enjoyed playing GTA 4 and 5, so I'm really looking forward to playing 6.
I just restarted playing 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do a full playthrough? I never finished it. I need to go back and finish it.
I have finished it.
Yeah.
I've headed back into the world of online.
Okay.
And like running my nightclub and my motorcycle club. It's just super fun with friends and just driving along as a motorcycle pack and getting like, you know, leader bonuses and stuff like that. It's super fun until like the flying motorcycle with rockets attacks you and you're just like, oh, this guy's got millions of dollars and I don't. So anyway,
I'm a single player person, so I'm just excited for launch day because I actually like don't play a lot of games online. Valorant I think was the only thing I played online. I really just enjoyed playing the story. Actually, that's also like my hot take with like Call of Duty. I really like the stories. Is that weird? I'm sorry.
No, not at all.
I just played the campaign. I really like the campaign.
Hey,
you know, played a little bit of Modern Warfare 3 online, but like I just like the campaign. I'm a campaign person, so I'm really looking forward for launch day to play.
Ross,
I'm definitely taking PTO.
Ross said Star Fox just released and has 4K out in docked mode in Switch 2.
Woo, sheesh. That 4Ks.
Yeah.
4Ks is gonna help you capture that. I like the stories. Thank you. We need more appreciation for the stories.
I mean, I'm a big single player guy. I didn't say anything about the stories. I like a good online. I like a good friend game.
Sorry.
God,
oh my God.
Oh. Anyway.
Anyways, you can shop Amazon Prime Day deals. What we gotta wrap up? We gotta run the giveaway, right?
We gotta run the giveaway.
Are we ready to update that command? Oh wait, you're updating it. Jasmine's updating the keyword on me, but that's okay. Ready? Look at that. Boom, done.
But,
all right.
But while Brito does that, you know, we talked a lot. I mean, we went through the entire Amazon Prime deal catalog earlier today. I probably spent way too much time on it because I was getting excited and telling you all about what you could do with all these products. But yeah, if you're looking, if you have any, looking to capture, 4K, 4K 120 on the next gen consoles, 4KX is, a purchase you should be looking at. If you are looking for a Stream Deck, maybe you've never had one, or maybe you're just looking for an additional one. Stream Deck Mark II is on sale for $108, I think it was, just to double check.
Yeah, real quick, they're entering the giveaway.
Yep.
Make sure to read the terms. You need to be 18 or older. You have to be in certain areas in order to be eligible to enter. If you're outside of those regions, we unfortunately won't be able to send you your prize. So definitely make sure to read those terms. You will also need to be present in the chat when we roll the winner. You'll have 60 seconds to claim your prize. And if you don't, then we have to re-roll. Also, you have to be following, or else we have to re-roll.
Please follow.
So please make sure that you're following our channel, which you want to be anyways. We talk about launches on here, so if you want to be, see the latest and greatest, we'll talk about that on here. We'll have some other fun giveaways, of course, other fun streams. So make sure to stay tuned and follow us. And follow now. You can't follow after you win. You gotta follow now.
You gotta follow now before before you win, and you're not following, and just everyone sees that you weren't following, and you gotta just live with that. Just follow. It's free. And
Gotta live with that.
you gotta live with that. Like you weren't
Not
following,
dramatic at all.
and you just won.
Yep.
But anyway,
Giveaways also only on our Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, come on over to Twitch. That's the last thing.
yes,
Go ahead, sorry.
please, if you're on YouTube, come over to Twitch. Follow the Twitch. Maybe win. Maybe win. But anyway, we have 4KS on sale, $113. 4KX, $180. Stream Deck Mark II, $108. The lowest I've seen it in my 6 years here. If you're any interest in a Stream Deck and you've been waiting, now is the time. Prompter. The Elgato prompter is the best-selling teleprompter on Amazon.
That's number 1 right there.
Number 1 right there. On
And for good
sale
reason.
for $203. You got display mode. You got chat mode. You got text mode. You got Elgato Studio new software beta coming out in a few weeks for our prompters. Constantly releasing updates. Just because you buy hardware now does not mean we won't be updating it more in the future via software. So really, capture cards, 4KS, 4KX, Stream Deck Mark II on sale, the cheapest I've ever seen it, and Elgato prompter, almost $100 off Elgato prompter, $203 down from $299.99.
That's a steal.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say life-changing prompter. It changes how you do every day. I mean, all of our products are fantastic, but Stream Deck, look, we just built the Elgato community profile. We learned things. We saw air quality. That's life-changing. It changes how you view the outside. Maybe you don't want to go outside. I know I don't.
I mean, I already didn't, but hey, now I know for sure.
Elgato prompter, being able to use it as a secondary, tertiary monitor. Have your text, your scripts, your talking points on there. Being able to read chat and thank you.
Yeah. Also, I see that Daisy's still waiting for the Elgato milk discount.
Ooh.
No.
That milk
That thing's expired.
Yeah.
By a lot.
But I'm using a prompter right now. I'm looking at you, chat. I see you. I see you, chat. I wouldn't be able to do this without prompter.
Just buy it.
Just buy it.
Just buy it.
If you are into any sort of content creation, if you read a script, if you need bullet points, if you want to just watch YouTube on a small screen when you're in a Zoom meeting, you can do that too. Life-changing.
Just buy it.
Just buy it. Amazon Prime deals ending tonight. I guess it's technically tomorrow, but it's 12 a.m. tonight, which would be Saturday morning.
It's just midnight.
It's just midnight.
It's a couple hours away. How about that?
Yeah.
Or maybe over for your region. So don't miss out and make sure that you lock in and check out our Amazon Prime deals. Yeah. All right. That being said, also, if you want one of the hats that I have, join our Discord. If you guys are not in our Discord yet, you want to join. We have a flex on there. You can share photos of your setup, and we have monthly winners for the coolest setups, the most unique setups.
What's that link? Is that discord.gg/Elgato?
Yep, and it's going to be in chat in just a moment.
Easy.
So make sure to join our Discord. This is new merch that I'm currently testing out. I think this one definitely passes the test. Everyone loves it.
That won the vibe check.
That one. So you'll definitely see some opportunities to get this hat. Also, like mugs and different things. I showed those yesterday. So make sure to lock in.
Big mug. You have it? Oh, there's a lot of jingle jangling going on. Big mug. What else you got in that bag?
Small mug for comparison. But you guys like this one a lot. So I think we'll go with that one.
Big mug, better mug. Big bag.
We're just testing a bunch of stuff like, beanies, this like distressed hat. So this kind of stuff you'll see more of. So stay tuned.
May I have the beanie?
Oh, yeah. You got it. Covering you for decency. Hey, check it out. Hey, is that an Elgato hat? Oh, yeah. What is that game? Hold on. Is it Parappa the Rapper?
Oh yeah.
You're given that vibe with the tall beanie. Anyways, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. We have this giveaway going. It's your last chance to enter for
Last
a
chance.
4KX. Have I said that enough yet? It's a 4KX we're giving away.
4KX?
It's a 4KX capture card.
Can that capture card capture at 4K 144?
It sure can.
And it's perfect for not only the next gen consoles, but also current consoles. And it is perfect for GTA 6, the upcoming best-selling video game.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying.
Wild.
So if you want a chance to win one, make sure to enter now. It's also on sale, so if you don't win, you could buy it.
It's Big Radio, my favorite username.
Hi, Big Radio. Welcome
Hi,
back.
Big Radio.
So yeah, make sure to enter in our Twitch channel with code Happy Prime Day, one word. You could do it all caps or lowercase. I think both work, but might as well just do all caps. And then if you do that, you're entered for a chance to win at 4KX. Make sure you follow the terms. You need to be older than 18. You need to be following, and you need to be present. In just a moment here when I draw the winner, you have 60 seconds if you win to claim your prize in chat by just typing a message. And then if you do that and you follow all those things, and you're also in those regions, US, Canada, UK, Europe, then you
Before you pull that,
don't click it.
don't click it yet.
Okay, I'm waiting.
I did this at the beginning of the stream, and I want to do it again.
Okay.
I don't know if you knew this, chat, but if you go to your channel points, we have a I bought on Prime Day channel point redemption. If you trigger that and you bought something, it will pop up in the top corner, and your name will pop. Oh, I missed it. Oh, ready? One more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Bam.
Wow,
little
look at that.
delay. What
did you guys buy on Prime Day?
Yeah, what did you
Let
guys
us know
buy?
in the chat. What Elgato products did you buy?
Let us
Look at that,
know.
woo!
I did it perfectly earlier. It was
I
so
know.
good. It was like
That's you peaked kind
like
of low key.
scripted. The pedal.
Hey.
What did everyone buy? Yeah. So we have DMAC with the pedal. Let's see what else we have. A couple more seconds. I'm just interested.
I want to know.
So
Two key lights, prompter, pedal, and mic arm LP.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I bought Elgato
I
Air.
also saw George won the Stream Deck mobile giveaway earlier.
Oh,
From the
very
Spanish stream.
cool.
Qué bueno.
I bought a Stream
Felicidades.
Deck XL. Fantastic.
Second Stream Deck Plus, yeah. Deck XL, nice. 32 keys. And now you learn some things that you can fill your Stream Deck with. Awesome.
Quick, should I buy an Elgato Wave 3,
Yeah.
y'all? Absolutely.
Why not?
Bat-
I don't think it's a
Is
sale,
it
but
Bat
sure.
Raptor? Bat Raptor.
Yeah.
Cool name.
Not a sale, but why not?
Elgato HD60X, highly dodgy. Okay.
All right.
Well, I think that was it. You have 5 seconds to follow and enter the giveaway. Happy Prime Day. All one word is the command. And if you're not following, you can't win. So please make sure you follow. Burrito, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, here we
Okay.
go. Countdown.
Give me. But I want voices. Like, do a cool voice. Make it fun.
Do a cool voice. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And the winner is. All right. What is this? At Leandrina.
At Leandria?
At Leandria. I think.
At Leandria?
Yeah.
Yeah?
You have won the
Did they
giveaway.
comment?
They said a comment.
Hey,
Thanks.
there we
Yay.
go.
Congratulations.
Love to see it.
You won.
Were they following?
What was that?
Are they following?
That says following as of 4 months ago.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. You will be receiving a 4KX. So perfect. Awesome. In that case, that's just about it for us here today. We're all hungry. We streamed over lunch. We got the team here. Shout out Sean, Marielle, tech directing and controlling the camera now. Chris, tech directing earlier for the rest of the week. We got Phil, who is hosting for a very long time. He's just giving me a thumbs up and going back on his phone.
Phil's champion.
Mm-hmm.
A
lot of demos. Hours.
You know, talking. You're here at 8:30. Demos all day, not skipping a beat. Flawless. Marielle here, helping tech directing, making the amazing schedule. Some of these assets, beautiful. Sean, the lighting, the camera work, all of our mods. Jimbo, Jaden, Annabelle, going on the list. Jasmine. I mean, yeah, Jasmine was here as well, helping us out.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Can I give one more shout out?
Absolutely.
All right. So I want to shout out my little brother, who I'm the mother to today, who I'm actually using a Facecam Neo. He's visiting the office. I'm using a Facecam Neo because he's in the office to chat with him and stuff while I've been streaming. So I want to give him a shout out because I'm going to show him the VOD and he'll really appreciate it.
Yo.
He also learned all about the Prime Day deals because he's been sitting next to me the whole time I've been moderating. And he learned all about it. And he knows that GTA 6 pre-order opened on the 25th. He can't stop saying it. So anyways, I just want to give him a shout out.
Shout
But
out.
yeah. And shout out all of you for watching. Those of you who bought products for Prime Day, those of you who are still thinking about it, maybe going to buy it before the end of the day. Our web team, all the teams. Yeah.
Yep. Everyone.
Everyone
involved.
Shout out everyone.
Shout out. Everyone involved. Thank you so much. It really means a lot.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't be here without viewers like you.
All right. We will be raiding Hero Kelly. So let's go ahead and get ready for that raid. Super, super awesome streamer, by the way. Have you seen that Twith emote? You know, the story behind Twith? She, Twitch donated a lot of money to one of her campaigns. So she wrote Twitch on her forehead, and then she accidentally wrote Twith instead of Twitch. And then that went like super, super viral. And she is just super amazing. Awesome. One of our creators. Also really beautiful setup, by the way. So you guys are definitely going to want to join us for this raid. Make sure to say hello, to follow, and check out their stream. There's that emote right there, Twith. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will be raiding now. So yeah, that's it. That's our streams. That's it. We're good. Go home.
It's Friday.
Eat food.
Yeah, eat food. It's Friday. Have a good weekend. And get your last few Elgato Prime Day deals.
Yep. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.
Have a good one. Thank you so much.